Jeez, chat took a second to load in. Hi. Hey, everybody. It's Homestuck Day 2.0. Second Homestuck Day. Let me get the music going. Okay. FR recommended that I play Volume 1 of Homestuck while I read Act 1. But the thing about Volume 1 of Homestuck is it's only 11, like, roughly a minute and a half long songs. And they're all really, like, harsh chiptune. I don't really want that. So I'm pulling out an oldie. This is the same playlist that I used when I was reading Homestuck to Kat many, many moons ago. Of all of my favorite Homestuck songs, I think there's like 150 tracks in this playlist. Oh my god, Simply, hi! It's been a while! Oh, let's get the music going. There we go. Before we get started, though, I have to hear the story. Lucid, what is the thing? I want to see the thingy. Yes, show me. Seamless plug. For anyone new here, if you're coming here just to listen to me read Homestuck to a bunch of people that don't know anything about it, there's a link in the description where you can go join the Discord, chat about it with them, and see updates for when I go live. Can't be here for long? That's okay. It's good to see you around, though. Whenever I see you comment, I'm like, oh my god, they're still here! I have water with me, and I have a big old thermos full of throat coat tea. So that while I'm reading, I can stay afloat, basically. It's a puppy! Oh my gosh, look at them! No wonder you were so sad! No wonder you were so sad that it was gonna take a little longer. Oh my gosh! I'm literally crying. Oh my god, cat. Lifesaver. Thank you, honey. Convenient. Now you don't even have to go to the description. What if I just pin it? I'm just gonna pin it. Oh my god, wait, I have to do that in here. Pin that shit! She does the emojis and everything? So slick. Oh my god, hi Barf Man! Look at you guys. Everyone's here except FR. But to be fair, FR has already read this before, so of all people, I guess he can take a break on this one. But also, it's Carcat's birthday, so how dare he? Vomit guy. He's gonna be a service dog. Oh my gosh, a working boy. That's a working man. More incentive to join the Discord if you can. There's a cute, I think, is that a lab? Or a golden retriever, maybe? A baby puppy. A sweet little puppy in the Discord. Future working man. There's another picture. Oh my god. Oh, look, upside down. The baby. Oh my god, it's so cute. Golden retriever lab mix. What can I say? I'm fucking psychic. I just know. I'm just a genius. Can identify dogs. That's me. I'm the dog guy. That is so perfect. Hold on, let me check Amazon again and see if the Fago's not gonna get here in time, guys. I'm literally so sad. I ordered this Fago, I paid extra so that it would get here sooner, and it's not gonna be here till tomorrow. It said, ooh, Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, it's Wednesday. Freaking... like, I get it. I bought it on Sunday, and, like, that's... I'm really putting him through the ringer with this time frame. But damn. Dang it. His chompers have nearly removed a finger. Please help. He eats more things off the ground than me. That's so funny. You've met your match, Lucid. It's so tragic. What can I say? He's fucking humgy. So there. Your Honor, he's simply humgy. Homestuck Day! Hi, Eva. Everybody, even the non-Homestucks in chat, everybody say happy birthday, Carcat. And, actually, now that we've got a couple people here, you guys mind if I change it to something a little more comfortable? Fuck, wait, the page up changes. It's supposed to be a hotkey for my Troll Soda outfit. Hi guys, I'm cosplaying today. It looks so stupid. It's literally, look, I made a hotkey for the item. Hold on, let me change the hotkey so that I can do this. I want to be able to do this normally. Settings. What fucking hotkey should it be? I don't know, I'll just do, can I do that? Alright, slash apparently isn't a hotkey. Alright, we'll do equal sign. Equal sign apparently isn't a hotkey. Hello? Guys, I don't have a numpad. This simply will not work. F12. Surely. Surely F12 won't do anything. Right, guys? Let's find out. Well, if I just click out, then it should be fine. There we go. I can take it off and put it back on. Hi, guys. It's a charcoal mask, yeah. I took a Sharpie bath before I got in here. Honestly, I figured out how to make little items for myself in VTube Studio today. This is too powerful. Deletes the channel. Never do it. Happy Christmas. We watched Pan's Labyrinth. Ooh. Carasat. Guys, should I keep this on? I'm gonna keep the troll horns on, and I'm gonna keep the little breath symbol down there on. But should I keep the gray face paint on? Like when I turn my head, it like floats off of me a little. Is it too much? What? I'm gonna get new people here. Probably, maybe a couple. The Homestucks like watching reactions. I'll keep it on for a little bit at the start. Oh my god, hi Spike! Welcome. This is so intense for the start. Anyway, we're reading Homestuck today. Been a while. And I'm very glad that Lucid is already here, because if it was just FR, I'd be like, what's the point? What's the fucking point? We both read this before. We both been through this. So we got a couple other people. So this works out. Feel free to ask me questions as we're going, because shit's gonna be confusing. I've read this webcomic all the way through, I think 2, maybe 3 times. I've read the beginning section minimum 5 times. Sometimes I just get in the mood to reread it, and then I start, and then I'm like, wow, this is long, and then I give up. Little guy just started to nap. Oh my god, he's so cute. We are, in fact, Household Trap. Yes, so this is the unofficial Homestuck collection. I have no idea if the sound for, like, the S pages is gonna come through OBS. I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I usually route things through my Go XLR through the fucking, what's the, hello? The volume mixer. That thing on the PC. You're going simply, bye! I eagerly await the next time you may join us, my darling. But yeah, I usually route it through the Go XLR, but it doesn't show up in the volume mixer. And usually that gets fixed if you play a sound out of it, but I can't get it to play I don't know how to get it to play a sound. So I guess we're just gonna have to figure it out when we get there. I'm gonna hit the John play haunting piano refrain and then have to panic. Oh, my mom with the... No. Corundas. I don't know what that is. Well, I hope it goes well for you. Okay. I'm gonna try to get through Act 1. I don't remember how long that takes, usually, though. But Act 1 compared to other acts is pretty short. It was pretty short and sweet, if not a little convoluted. Act 1 is when Hussey was still taking reader suggestions. The first few acts he was doing that, so it tends to go off on little tangents every once in a while. But that just means it's more silly. Easier to dip your toes in, because it's just a bunch of silly little goofs about a little guy in his little bedroom. Teehee bye, waves and chuckles behind a fan. Oh my gosh, Shensheng Joe is like... Bro, you can't play Homestuck Volume 10 shit. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. It's for the nostalgia, I guess. Yeah, I thought about doing the... like, just playing songs from Volume 1. There's only 11 songs in Volume 1, and they're all, like, really harsh 8-bit chiptune. And, like, not great for background music, to be honest. There's 11 1.5 minute long songs. So I just went with my 150 songs playlist. All of my favorite Homestuck songs. You don't want to dip your toes in anything, is what Carl would say. On. We gotta get a customary nose blowing. I'm gonna smudge off some of my gray face paint doing this. I thought about doing the Homestuck model that I have. But, like, this is gonna be a long series. And I want to have the iconic look. Also, this one's rigging is way better, so. This is the free trial of pro version rigging. The other one's very simple free version rigging. So we're doing this one. Oh my god, hit the drop, boys. Okay, so additionally, hold on, what fucking mods did I add again? Where are my mods? Okay. So I added a couple mods to this to make it a little better. So obviously slur replacement, yes. The Laurel Eevees model, yes, it does look a lot like Laurel Eevees. It's true. In my recommendation was a Laurel Eevees video, and I was like, damn, yeah, it really does look a lot like... My hair's a little wavier, though. Laurel Eevees is a Homestuck YouTuber. She actually posted a video today about, I guess, unsurprisingly, Homestuck 2 updated today. I still have not caught up with Homestuck 2. We'll get there. Watch. It takes me like 3 years, but I make it all the way through Homestuck, and then we read the epilogues, and then we read Homestuck 2, and then I finally get to catch up. I have to randomly disappear because your little velociraptor needs to go to the bathroom? That's okay. You may disappear at will. But yeah, so I'm the slur replacement project because, you know, I don't really need to deal with that. Yeah, I know. 13-year-olds in 2009. Yeah, Andrew Hussey, whatever. But, like, we all know what they meant in context. It's fine. We're just gonna move on. If you read it for yourself on the actual website, they will be there. Just know. It's pretty much just the R slur, I think. I don't think there's anything else from what I recall. There could be other things, and I'm just not remembering them. It's been a while. And there's a lot of words. There's 8,000 something pages. But it's mostly that one. It peters out, I think, about halfway through. I don't read Homestuck. Laurel Eevees reads Homestuck to me. So true. But yeah, I also have Long Aquarius, which... Hold on, let's open that up. Oh, it doesn't say. I think it basically just randomly will take the Aquarius symbol and just extend it to a random amount, which I think is really fucking funny, so I added it. And also, I don't like Eridan anyway, so let's make his appearances a little sillier. And also the Morse code translator, because I don't want to have to copy-paste. You know, we're just gonna... We're gonna change that so I can read it. That's all I got there. There's another thing, actually, FR and Cat. I want to ask you guys. Why do I have goop on my face? What do you mean this is my troll cosplay? This is my troll Sona, Amelia. I love that that actually still works. Amelia is 6 letters. She's a bronze blood. I went bronze blood just because, like, the summoner and Tavros had wings and I have wings, so I was like, alright, I guess she's a bronze blood. Spread one on my face? Yeah, it's like a face mask, you know. Wait, you don't like my horns? Not gonna mention the horns? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, the tracking for these PNGs is pretty damn good. Like, look at this. I just taped it onto the model. Thank you, VTube Studio, for being based, I guess. I don't know. Okay, wait, I was about to say something. Okay, so there's 2 different versions that I can go through this with you guys in. One is replay, where it will show us the comic as it was posted in the moment. So, like, none of the retcon stuff will show up. Terezi's passwords won't show up until we get to that point and go back to them. Or archival, where, like, we'll see the retcon stuff as we go, and, like, we'll have to pass by Terezi's password, quote-unquote, without knowing it, before we actually know the passwords. Does anyone have opinions on which one we should do for the other ones? Because personally, I read the comic post retcon, so I kind of enjoyed seeing the little crumbs as they were, and then being like, what is this? What am I looking at? And then, oh my god, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not qualified enough to answer that. Yeah, this one's for FR and Kat, but I think they might be AFK. I think they abandoned me. Boys, I need your input. I mean, I can always switch it later. I might keep it on replay now, which is the one where we don't see retcon stuff, because technically it is canonically a retcon. You want no retcon? Archival? Alright. Oh my god. Alright, so we got one vote for one. Archival is the one that will show retcon crumbs. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh my god. This is so hard. Technically, I guess that's 2 votes for Archival, because I like that one more. Archival? Huh? Anyway, yeah, we're on new reader mode too, so it's like, ooh, it's gonna unlock things as we go. Guys, I've never read this comic before. Oh. Alright, I think we're good though. Flip a coin or something? Nah, we'll do Archival. I like that. I want to see chat flip out over things that I know the answer to. And by chat, I guess I mean Lucid and Barfman are the only ones here right now. Thank you for your service, you two. For being the token confused ones today. Alright. Which means I think it might be time. Guys? Are we ready? To go on this journey together? Then I'll make you guys troll sonas. I'm just fucking going. I don't need your answer. I'm king of this ship. I'm the captain. Okay? Hold on, wait. I need something a little... We'll do the next song. We need nostalgia bait here. Guys. It's time. Trooping through this like a married couple. But yeah, don't be afraid to like ask me to elaborate on something, because I'm borderline encyclopedic. It's been a while. I might be a bit rusty. I used to be encyclopedic. But I should be able to help if you're like super confused. Either in the sense, I just got a notification on my phone for my own stream. I love that. Who is that nerd on my screen? Well, that gets me to the first page. Pumpkin Party and Sea Hitler's Water Apocalypse. Yeah, that was the last song. It's a banger. Would recommend. Roxy, love her. We won't get there for a very long time, though. Okay, anyway. Homestuck, baby. Oh, what, you mean this little guy? These little, or do you mean these two? Wait, bottom right, that's me. Hi. What the Sigma? Hi, Kira. We're reading Homestuck today. Do you like my troll Sona cosplay? I haven't even started the first page. How long have I been going? 20 minutes. Classic. Classic. Yes, hello. It's a big day for us. It's a big day. All right, I'm going to start reading. You guys say your highs. I say hello too. Hi. But it's about time we get down to freaking business. But yeah, before you ask, also, I will be doing voices. Especially this early, because all the kid voices are easy to do. The troll voices can get a little grating because they're caricatures. These ones are pretty. Should try the Sharpie bathtub method. Yeah, that's the next try. Because this, as you can see, I only had enough for my face. My beautiful face. Next time I want to get full body. I would have loved to just edit it to make the skin tone monochrome. But I don't have the pro version of Live 2D anymore, so I wouldn't be able to export it. Like, it would be such a fast thing, but I'm not paying for pro just to, like, open it for 2 seconds and replace a couple, like, assets. It's not happening. Okay, chat, shut the fuck up. I'm reading. In just on time, baby. We're starting with page 1 out of 8,000. Okay. Getting into character. A young man stands in his bed. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. 8,000? Yeah, and some of them are really fucking long. Most of them are not this short. Some of them are also whole animations. Some of them are full flash games. Okay. A young man stands in his bedroom. Should I make the narrator British? That'd be kind of fun. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. No, that sucks. We're gonna keep that for characters. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter name, guys. Quick, guess his name! FR, shut up! You don't get to make a guess. The narrator should be country. His name is Skibbity Toilet. You're so right. There is a distinct possibility that if Homestuck were written in 2024, one of the user inputs would have been Skibbity Toilet. Enter name. See, they fucking losers. Try again, smartass. Do you smell poop, Lord? No. Craig! Try again. John Egbert. Wow, what a fucking nerd. Imagine being named John Egbert. Couldn't be me. Anyway, your name is John. As was previous... This is gonna happen a lot. When I read, I yawn a lot, and I can't speak. Voice actor who? Don't know her. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of... This is so violent. This is so hot. You know what? We're gonna keep it. Beat down. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you're not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? When did Homestuck end? Homestuck ended, what was it, 2016, I think? I feel like 2016 is right. They dropped a, what was it, 7-minute, 8-minute, 13-minute, long-ass animation. The final act, Act 7, was just a long, sick animation. Thank you, Homestuck. John, quickly, retrieve your arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest. Fucking poop lord. My god. Remove cake from magic chest. Yeah, it's gonna be a little silly at the start. But you know. Everything takes a minute to ramp up. I'm making excuses. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly, retrieve arms from magic chest. Can you eat the cake? He probably could if he wanted to. I think he's sick to death of cake, though. Poor guy. I'm gonna go. Also, let me know if you can't, like, read the text, because I can make it bigger and I can zoom in a little. You know, I think I might as well just zoom in a little. There we go. A little closer. It scales up nicely. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture-log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John? Examine contents of chest. Been zoning out. What's going on? Literally fucking nothing. This dude's just dicking around in this room. We are taking note of all the items. Yes, this comic also takes the format of an old school text adventure game. I don't know if you guys have ever played or even heard of the old school text only adventure games. Like, imagine these words, like these these pictures weren't here and it was all just text. That's basically how the adventure games would go. And then all of the viewer inputs here would be what you'd type in the game. It's so lost. Nothing's even happened yet. He's just standing in his room. Giggles, skedaddles. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are two fake arms, currently capture-logged in your Silodex, which again, you're not supposed to know what that means yet. It's something that you kind of pick up on. How many of y'all? I have, FR has, watched, read, and my mod Cat has. So, Kira, you and Lucid are really carrying the content today. One pair of trick handcuffs. One stunt sword. I'm not gonna do that anymore, we're done. One magician's hat, one pair of Beagle Plus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and one copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and one copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Beaglepuss, it's this thing. It's the glasses with the nose and the mustache attached. Beaglepuss. Capsulog smoke pellets. Yeah, so right now he's basically just filling up his inventory with useless garbage, like you do in video games. In this world, I'll just explain this, because it's more something that you just kind of accept as you go on. It's never properly said. In this world, everyone's just kind of got an inventory system. Detective glasses and a Beaglepuss. I always carry the content. So real, Lucid. Thank you. I appreciate you, honey. But yeah, so everyone's got like a little inventory system, just for reasons. This looks like it was made in 2009 to 2013. Yeah, this part was 2009. Oh my god, hi, Ink! Welcome back. Yes, today I'm reading... Do you like my troll sona? I keep forgetting that I have this little costume on until I look over at OBS. Gray face paint, baby. I can't wait to have smeared it all over my desk by the end of this. Been busy? Hell yeah. Working. Yeah, I figured I'd celebrate Carcat's birthday by getting a little silly. A kiss? Yeah. Will you marry me? You know what, Lucid? Sure, you can add me to the harem. Recovering from school? Oh, yes. Well, that still work. Schoolwork. 4 pairs of horns. Horns and antennae. Hive swap. Oh. Hive bit. Oh. I don't think we're gonna make it that far. Hive Bent's pretty... like, I'm just gonna try to make it through Act 1. That's all I want. The mods. It's gonna be hard. But you know, I believe in you. Oh, Hive Bent Day is today. Yeah, it is the anniversary of that. Happy birthday, Carcat. Playing Minecraft for 12 hours? Fuck yeah, brother. I think we've all been there. Oh my god, hi, Silk! Welcome! We're on page fucking 9. It's been half an hour. These aren't long pages. Guys, it's gonna be so fucking over for us. I'm gonna keep reading. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your capsulog cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capsulog cards remaining. John. Equip fake arms. Loser. Built a tree sanctuary, a farm, a storage, found 2 caves, and an ocean under my house. Whoa! Can't see along, so you're trying to catch whatever's up with the... I was stuck at HomeCon VR chat world, but I figured I'd say hi. I say the whole thing because you will not get my ass. I'll be showing up to these streams when I can. Hell yeah! Dude, have fun in the little VR world. Maybe one of these days. I'm terrified of socializing though, so I probably will never show up at SawCon. Still can't handle spider. Dude, I got you. I'm gonna desensitize you. Bye, Ink! Nice to see you, nice to see you. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go back to reading. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Dude, if you've ever wondered why I'm so fucking wordy, it's this webcomic. That one sentence will tell you all you need to know. You ate a spider once? Protein. Crunchy. Exoskeleton. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capsulog the smoke pellets. You'll have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. But this is probably unadvisable, since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But, with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. Examine problem sleuth poster. Yeah, so basically all the inventory systems are based off of different, like, coding shit. I don't know anything about coding, so I couldn't explain it to you if I tried. But basically, most recent in is the only thing accessible in this one. You need to go. Oh, I will miss you. It's been going good, though. I've been doing okay. It's a good day for me. I'm reading Homestuck. And I made these silly little props for stream today. Which I can now take off and put on at will. Just whenever. Normal stream, but we start talking a little too much about Homestuck. Bam! It's back. Okay. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. And then it, like, links. There's just a... Oh my god, you can still buy it? That's crazy. Sopatoko. Sopatico still has all the boasters on it. That's kind of crazy, actually. I honestly didn't think that was actually going to do anything. Anyway, there's a nice spot in the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. Take poster! Another birthday artifact. You wonder what's printed on the poster. You'll need some way to... This fucking song. Hi, Nepeta. It's your theme. We'll keep it. Why not? You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Siladex. But now, all of your capsulog cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try and take the nails. Well, you guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take nails! You capsulog 4 nails into the top card and push all artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway, but you probably don't want to do that again, unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you've gathered enough... Oh, I'm yawning. Oh god. Oh god, I'm eepy. Ah! Flies always target my eyes at full speed. They always go for my ears, and that's the worst, because then I get jump scared by the buzzing. Okay, you now feel like you've gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the 2 top cards. The hammer and nails are now capsulogged on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. Yeah, this is a lot of, I'd assume, the readers goofing around and figuring out how the systems work through trial and error. I told you it starts slow and meandering. It's just a little guy fucking around in his room with a bunch of random shit on his birthday. What's happening? It's John's birthday. That's what's happening. You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Now poster to wall. It's just a little guy putting a poster on his wall on his birthday. Look at that. Howie Mandel. Beautiful. Look, my favorite part of Homestuck always came in the character interactions, and so far it's too early to have anybody else show up, so... You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space in the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you'd imagined. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Oh my god, it's Nick Cage. Put the bunny back in the box. I will not be clicking on this. This will take me to something that will probably get this video demonetized, and I don't want that. Not because of anything sexual, it's just copyright. Examine Deep Impact poster. He's got movies. Is this where Nick Cage comes in? Yeah. John Egbert fucking loves the guy. He loves the guy. And Matthew McConaughey. He loves him. Burning passion, let me tell you. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise. Cities fall. Hope survives. Wow. This was made in 2009 when Obama was president, by the way. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything, tongue-in-cheek, about Obama. Examine calendar, boy! You have marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Spur beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Dude, me with the fucking Fago that didn't show up. Boy, we're both waiting for shit that's late. Eat cake, John. You make Frenchy fry. Share with me. Give me Frenchy fry. Me hungry. Me want Frenchy fry. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Oh my god, somebody else. Examine incoming message. Look at this. Ugly. System, Typhoeus, Pesterchum. Oh my god, remember when that was a client, guys? We should all download Pesterchum. Fuck the Discord. I need everyone to add me on Pesterchum. Little guy woke up. Oh my god! Send vids. Pff, carrot cake. Fuck, carrot cake. Till death. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. Bro, me too. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You're really proud of it. You shouldn't be, honey. I'm so sorry. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You're so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pesterchum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Is Pesterchum actually a thing? Yeah, I don't know if it's still up anymore. But back in 2013, when I first started, it was. You can, like, talk to random people on it, too. Pestercum. No, these are 13-year-olds. They would never talk about penis. I say, knowing Dave is probably on the next page, and he will probably mention a penis. Yeah, it was a real thing that you could download. Some guy just, like, made it. It was a real thing after Homestuck, obviously. It was made due to Homestuck, so it was all exclusively Homestucks on there. It wasn't like they put it in here. But I think you probably knew that. I just figured I'd clarify just in case. Anyway, open Pesterchum. Who is it? Yep, it's Dave. Spoilers! Oh my god! Best character in Homestuck. My favorite son. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. John, open that message, bitch. So this is how the majority of the comic plays out. Just text conversations between the boys. The legend, the man, the myth. Yeah, hey, remember last time I did an art stream and I drew some guy kissing another guy that looks kind of like Sasuke? So this is the one who was kissing Sasuke. Happy birthday, Carcat. This your man's? Anyway, y'all ready for voices? Here we go. I gotta dust off the sarcophagus here. I haven't done these in ages. Since, like, Cat, when did we read it? Was it 2020? 2019? Who is Carcat? Carcat is... Hold on, I got this. Give me a second. It's his birthday. He should be on the screen, honestly. It's kind of... Wait, which fucking one? Where is he? He's not in here. We're just gonna create new... Cat. Give me a second. 1 second. I need to go into my stream assets. We'll do the yapping Carcat gif. Because it's kind of chill. There he is. We'll put him next to Sasuke. Or, no, you know what? More out of the way. He'll be standing on top of Ed Elric. Happy birthday, King. There he is. Last year's Gray Man birthday? I forgot what I did last year. I probably did something, though. Anyway, Turntech Godhead, TG, began pestering ectobiologist, EB, at 1613. Okay, my Dave voice is kind of embarrassing because I just make my voice deeper. I should stop. I shouldn't taint your view of it. Obviously, some of the voices are going to be sillier than others because I'm but one woman. But these are 13-year-old boys on copium, so I think they would sound kind of dumb. He does not look pleased, you're right. It's because he's perpetually in a state of displeasure. God, I can't wait till we get to Carcat. He's so funny. Carcat and Dave, really high up on the list of Homestuck characters. Next to Terezi and Kanaya. And Aradia. There's so many. Oh my god. Okay, I'll shut up. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? John's is even dumber. I just make him sound like a nerd. I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. This is too much. This music is just not it. This is way better. Jesus fucking Christ. Split reality, get away from me. We need chill vibes. Okay. Oh, well, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a little movie called Little Monsters, starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? No. Put on some Beethoven, you're so right. I should just put on lo-fi hip-hop beats to chill and study too. But the seal on the... Where's the fuck is my mouse? There it is. But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting that someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? He's your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like anyway? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice, bro. I'm adding more things to make it sound less dumb. Okay, I'm gonna accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face, but who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. Game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke, and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. All right. Again? He bit your finger again, Lucid? My god. Look at him. Look at that little man looking out the window. God, he's got a tire swing. I'm so fucking jealous. Fucking brag about it. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there, beside your driveway, is a mailbox. Game Bro mentioned, based... Little guy is not a hamster. Little guy is a puppy. A fresh new puppy that Lucid got. Surprise, what has it gotten? This Homestuck hasn't gotten copyrighted for, like, talking about a bunch of shit. Because it's free. No one gets money for Homestuck. It just exists. Examine mailbox. Look at him. So fresh. So spry. So full of dreams and life. Open wounds. Oh my god. The poor guy's got a bite to him. Got some jaw pressure. Jeez. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it's called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. John, go outside and check that mailbox right fucking now. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He's beating you to the mail. Forget it. Check mail later. Oh, this is a good one for the background. Cat, I'm looking at you. Cat, I get enough shit from FR. Cat, I'm looking at you. Where's the ending? Where's the Homestuck 2 ending that you were supposed to do to pair with mine? Stare. Cough. God, hold on, I'm blowing my nose again. I'm dwippy. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, lucky you, motherfucker. You don't have any digital footprint about it. But I know. Oh, I know. If you go downstairs to get it, he'll likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will. In a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. Ugh, the clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Ah, whatever. The dude can just hold his damn horses. Homestuck! Wow! We get it! I will confirm nothing. Examine games on CD rack. Oh, baby! Interactable. Bard Quest. The Caper Havers. Problem Sleuth. And it don't stop. I had to struggle. What pumpkin? Ooh. Little Monsters. Harry Anderson. Call My Bluff. Took me a second to read that font. Oh my god, hi Saf! We're on page 31. Wow, last time I told someone a page number, it was page 9. They really go fast when they're this short, huh? You missed my glorious, glorious Dave and John voices earlier. Oh god, here we go. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. Must we? Must we? You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. You could kill a cat if you dropped it, but that's not foreshadowing for anything. But to really dig into this hefty book, you'll have to capture log it. You're not sure you're ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Capture log fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Ah, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. Set pester chum status to bully. What do you mean foreshadowing? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything about that. You don't think the situation's quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the pester chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This, unsurprisingly, does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right. You forgot your chum is still pestering you. He drops a what now? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of that. What's a cat? I don't know what that is. Answer chum. The boys? Boys! Happy Homestuck Day. Yes, happy birthday, Carcat. Everybody wish him a happy birthday. I'm giving him head pats. Happy birthday! You little scamp. You little scamp, you. You angry little man. Cutie pie. Is it there? Dude, please say yes. Maybe you could play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I could blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Wow, happy Pride! Oh my god! Happy Pride, everyone! Oh god. Okay. Thank you. JK, haha. Fucking no homo to his ass. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What's yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome. The hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. And he never does. Wow, Pepsi Cola. Oh my god, hammer time. Wow. Spike's back. Hi. Fuck, wait, where am I? Did you at least allocate your strife specibus? No. Could free up a card for you. Plus, let you stack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What have you got? Well, I got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and allocate the hammer to the specibus. How? I don't know, man. Just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. It shows I have a video of your little guy. Yes, please. Lucid, I love that every time you just give me free advertisement. A strife specibus is basically the inventory structure that lets them use a weapon. So it basically determines almost a class, notwithstanding to the actual game class. Like a standard RPG style class. Like a sword, a bow, a gun, or in Johnny Boy's case here, a hammer. Anything involving little guy is so welcome, bro. For real, for real. Combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300 times more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to strife specibus. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a lot here. What is it? Pizza cutter kind, bat kind, rolling pin kind, plunger kind, yo-yo kind, scissor kind, pepper spray kind, chainsaw kind, crowbar kind, broom kind. I'll leave off the kind. The kind is just basically what the, just a term. Don't worry about it. Poker. What is this? Ice pick? Golf club? Hammer? I can't see what that really says. That probably says shovel. Hatchet, maybe? Spoon kind. What is this? Status? What? Can't read that one. Spatula, screwdriver, blade, pistol, lamp. Lamp! Okay. Stun gun, ball, rake, plank, glove, fork, can. Can, huh? Okay. Cane! Oh, that's an E. Okay, cane. I see. Curling iron. Okay. Chain, knife. Tabla leg. What? I don't know what that... Oh, table leg. Fucking Christ. Punctuation is important, guys. Who's little guy? Little guy is a puppy! Yeah, he's in general in the Discord. It's a baby puppy. Okay, shotgun, needle. What is this? I can't read that. Dumbbell. Key. No. I can't read that one either. Vacuum, mop, trophy, fancy Santa. Fancy Santa kind. Love that one. Ladle. I love that that's been here since page 37. This doesn't come up for like a million years, but fancy Santa kind is recurring, I guess. Cord kind, iron kind. Can't read that. Cleaver, ice skate, wrench, umbrella, plunger, hose, book, bust, spade, pipe, nail gun, hair dryer, lurstick. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. Thruster. Okay, sure. Tongs, razor, fire extinguisher, branch, bowling pin, bomb, woodwind, stapler, rifle, candlestick, paddle, bowl, bow, barbed wire. That's interesting. Dart, marble, plier, firework, chisel, aerosol. Oh my god, aerosol. No, very different. Shock, puppet, fan, brass, rock, and scythe. Wow. You know, I've never taken the time to actually read all of that. He's trying to start a fight with a big guy. Little guy. Okay, you check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. Bink! Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capsulog deck to your strife deck. Report progress to TG. Oh my god. Yawn again. Help! Help me, I'm yawning. More water. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, well, that'll be the permanent allocation for your specibus. Guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can't imagine it's gonna be all that relevant. Yeah, man. Right? Probably not. What would you even need a weapon for? Nothing, surely. Capsulon Colonel's Big Book. Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bro! Spurb. Why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like, that's better. Read article. So, okay, Spurb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise? That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosups. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ins? You know what I'm saying, bro yo ma? I don't actually play this game, but I give it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were gonna chillin' from the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped on the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, because the thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge, useless tool against wet grass. He never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bawling candy-ass girth to the hospital, but it's cool. I still got another watch at me. Brutal Wanda. Bro nuts. Dennis was so wasted. I mean, damn. I need you to know I had the dumbest fucking face on the entire time I was reading that. Anyway, catch that game, bro. Might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Captcha Magician's Hat. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. Get funny glasses, too. You don't have a free card in your Scylla decks. However, you are able to merge the Beetlepuss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. John, we're disguised to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You're quite certain there never has been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you were wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Leave room. You exit into the hallway. God, what the fuck? I keep forgetting how ridiculous John's house is. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hallowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Isn't Donald Trump in this? No, he is not. This ended about when that was happening. He's not. Obama is, though. Obama. In fact, Obama is the Homestuck president. His presidency coincided pretty much exactly with the run of Homestuck. Somehow. Yeah, because this ended in 2016. Monka F. That tier list? No, it wasn't Trump. There was Guy Fieri. You thinking about Guy Fieri? Surely not. You thinking about ICP, the Insane Clown Posse? Anyway. Go downstairs. Oh, that one's even worse. Creatures. Oh yeah, living room. Dead grandma. That poor guy. Oh, let's get this yawn out before I start reading again. I might have mistaken Donald for Guy Fieri. Guy Ferrari. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen, and it must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Admire Harlequins. Eridan? You check out the shelves of fanciful Harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically at all times, without exception. As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an arrogant thief. Her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Toss Game Bro into the fire. There he goes. 07's in the chat, boys. It doesn't burn as quickly as you'd hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. Fondly regards, cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. Has Homestuck ever had a lawsuit? No. Not that I know of, at least. Maybe. Pretty sure no. Said it with perfect confidence and then immediately lost confidence. There's been some, like, drama about games. Like Hive Swap. Yeah, like What Pumpkin, but not the comic proper. Because again, the comic proper is just like Creative Commons bullshit, you know? Okay, topple urn. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding Ashfield urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. I might have to rewatch the stream. Yeah, I can imagine if you zone out and then end up here with the magazine in the fire and then a toppled dead grandma. It'd be a bit confusing. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine Father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. Examine oversized gift. Champ. Oh my god. This would have been such good vibes for while I was reading Game Bro. Too bad. Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Oh my god, thank you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Open large present. Dead grandma? Yeah, dead grandma. Oh, hell no. Captcha ashes. First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo like that, struck you as unseemly. Why is there a clown? It's his birthday present from his dad. What do you mean? You captcha the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ash is back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. Put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except for maybe people with eyes. Go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and captcha them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again. Third and fourth walls of room. No text here. Just have a look. There they are. Check Pester Chum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Girly Pop. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that's a filthy liar. You should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. Oh, I just can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Oh my god, she's from Libya. Happy Pride, everybody. Oh, I went to go take a sip of my water, but the cap was on. I just got a mouthful of cap. Tragic. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No. Why would you even think that, bro? That's literally so stupid. Okay. Then why don't you go get the game from your father? Alright. Wish me luck. Oh, BT dubs. JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. This poor girl. Go back downstairs. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Lucid has not read Homestuck. Neither has Barfman. Little guy just ate a worm. Protein. Yummy. You talk like a mix of John and Dave, mostly Dave. Yeah. If you've picked up on anything throughout the streaming and listening to Dave, this isn't very iconic Dave. This is early Dave. Dave's still getting into the swing of things right now. But I picked up a lot of mannerisms from him when I was 13, and I never let go. Hussy basically formed my personality from clay. Attach arms to doll. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Little guy, no, don't be like Lucid. Little guy's worse. Problerone. You put it back in the fire where it belongs. Throw present wrap in fire. Well, as long as you're cleaning up. Capsulog doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Read Colonel Sassacre's text. I don't want to. Hell's bells, we're having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksmiths. We've merely nicked the fucking, it's so hard to read, the mahogany of our japing chests. If I may direct the incisive ogle of your beagle puss to the wriggling regency of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and every such order of filths and creepy crawlies. Land sakes alive, we're cooking with petrol now! In further exhibits, we shall dwell on artifice useful to your exploits. Is your pappy's rod and reel handy? What of a bit of iron cord? It shouldn't prove elusive. Bring those writhing rascals to life and set the nerves of some old maid to the wreck of a fucking, what the fuck does that? Hesperus. Sure. Do you have a bothersome aunt who never seems troubled to find ways with your sunny afternoon? A broad, splintery fence? A bucket of whitewash, perhaps? By gum, you'll fix her wagon! And what of that tawny gent who puts his lackadaisical lean over the sarsaparilla font? You'll have that listless roustabout find the spring in his step just yet. There you go, I did it. Just for you. Usually I just skip it, but you know, if I'm doing a read-through, I guess I gotta. Who's leaving? Kira! Bye, Kira! I'll miss you. Oh. Love his accent, thank you. I pulled it out of my ass. I don't think I've ever done that before. Anyway, moving on to normal shit. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is just way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door to the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. You could be in either room. Where will you go? Go in the study. Doesn't look like he's in here right now. Examine Father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, and one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capsulog card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Oh, Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. Portly, usually means fat. And, like, a little short. Urgent question, what's happening? He's trying, okay, so, like, ignoring all the superfluous stuff. Ooh, I can't even talk anymore. Basically, John really wants to play this new game that he was supposed to get a couple days ago, but is late. He has a sneaking suspicion that it's coming today on his birthday, if he's very lucky. Right now, his dad has the mail, but he's also dreading a conversation, basically, with his dad, so he's kind of meandering his way down there to get the game from him. Yeah, he's basically just trying to get the mail. It's taken him 72 pages so far. Okay, upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. You swap the magician's hat for the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Does he not like his father? It's not that. It's just that his father can be a lot and has baked no less than 50 cakes today so far. He doesn't want any more cake. He doesn't want to deal with that right now. Bother him. Get his ass. Yeah, he's a 13-year-old, so that'll tell you all you need to know about his relationship with his father. 13-year-old boy. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he's a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. Oh, how you suffer for comedy. Examine capsulog card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your capsulog card. Ah! Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works, guys. Wait, let me have open volume mixer. Oh, actually, wait, no, it has to start. I can hear it. I sincerely doubt you guys can, though. Where is it? There it is. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go back a page and we're gonna start over, okay? Here we go. Wait, you could before? Really? It's probably just really quiet now then, right? Should I go back? This is a very important question. Okay. Yeah, I'll just fucking put it back then. Whatever. Keep music to the back, to the BGM. Yeah, I hooked up my fucking PC's system audio to the coaxial, which generally is probably ill-advised, but you know, whatever. The things I do for you guys. Alright, hold on. Volume mixer again. Let's put that back. Put it back to fucking default. Whatever. Alright, piano refrain. Refrain. There we go. Yeah, hit it, kiddo. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Throw it back, kiddo. Throw it back. I love how there's nothing happening in the video. It's just him diddle-doodling on the keys. Hit it! I don't know if this might be like really loud. Hold on, I will turn it down just a little bit, I think. Oh, me tabbing out paused it, I guess. Well, hold on. I'm gonna go to like, maybe like that. Or was it over? I think it might have just been over. Yeah, it's just over. That was just really convenient timing. Alright, anyway, pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command. So now you guys will know when to get excited that something fun is happening on the next page. Yeah, no, I know, my mic is pretty quiet, just in general, so I have to balance things to me so that you guys can blast this shit so you can hear me. One of the few ways to solve it is to get a fucking cloud lifter, but that shit costs $500. The mic itself costs $500. Like, I don't want to... Look, I can turn it up again, but then I might peak. Let me know if I peak. Okay. I don't want to sound peaky, you know? Peaky blinders. How's this? Is this weird? Is this normal? What if I just put it a little far away? Put it further away from me so that I'm loud, but like, not... I love how we're doing... We're testing today. We're just gonna do some testing. I've kind of blasted my gain out the ass right now. Finally have a normal setting for my earbuds. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm just nervous about when I get louder. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, play 52 card pickup. Idiot loser. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you're alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. Poor guy. Sounds good? Okay. Let me save it. So they just always have this setting going. In le go XLR. Français? Oui, oui, mon ami. The peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You're allergic to their scorn. Oh, I gotta turn on the music again. There we go. So let me know if the music now, like the BGM that's playing right now, is still like even quieter. Attempt to leave the house. TV. Wow, a big ass flat screen in 2009. Impressive. You go back to the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. John, exit. You exit the house. Check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scoped by your you have already been scooped by your father. Never mind, there's another sound page. Here we go. Oh, this is going. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed. Or say, a plundered mailbox. I might turn it down a little more. This feels really loud. Give me a second. That might be nice. We'll put it at half volume. Thoughts? Okay. As if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one Desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen Riddler, one to engender a sense of not mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one petal of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions, and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. One hell of a long day. Thought the humming sound was from real life. Lol, now it's a sound page. But yeah, so this is the point where it's like, oh, you thought it was gonna be silly. Well, guess what? This bitch got pros. This bitch got pros. Anyway, you're gonna see this line later and probably cry. Moving on. John, leave a surprise for the mailman. No! See if your father left the mail in the car. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad's been doing so much baking that the glass is steamed up. God, he's so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there, included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Spurb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into kitchen. Oh, pause the music again. You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to have to turn it down. I know what the next page is. John, enter. Here we go. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, never mind. It wasn't what I thought it was. Next page. Oh my god, my son. Immediately takes it off. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you're even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise, and your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. I've just bit my tongue. Confection. Thank you. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to settle this. Boys, strife! See, I feel like I just peeked there. Whatever, it's fine. Grave! Oh, food, hell yeah. Bring it down. We're going to a quarter volume. Thoughts? Thoughts on volume? Abjure! Oh my god. This is such a banger, though. Attack him! Kill your father, John! Kill him! Alright, anyway. Retrieve the package and flee to your room. Wait, no, there's probably a certain point where you get sick of it, I think. So I'll just keep going. Volume's still good? Okay, good. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be an end to this, but maybe I'm forgetting wrong. Soup. Dude, what kind of soup? I fucking love soup. I give up, dog. Dog, I give up. Retrieve package and flee. Abscond. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. Turn the music back on. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You'd better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Equip disguise for defense. The Beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the threat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Capture log Pie Tin. You take Pie Tin and unequip the Beagle Puss. Everything in your Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were... Nothing happens. Oh, what a huge letdown. Take the cake, boy. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silodex. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard! Now's your chance. Abscond. Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. Take PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare Capsulog card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Take package. This red package is addressed to you. Take envelope. You got the Spur Beta. He finally got the game! Exit kitchen. Get cake on couch. You capsulog the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. Jesus Christ. Poor guy. You merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? Retreat upstairs. There he goes. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked, and you're forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Go to the bathroom and grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see a backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on a grape. No, on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your items. The items force the man-handled cake into the toilet, and just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. Go to bedroom. Admire failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall. A casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's one. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you're good. I love 2009. Alright, next one's an S page. Pause the music again. Check Pastor Trump. Oh, I remember this one. I don't have to pause the music. It's just gonna be a fucking notification sound. Great use of the S page, hussy. Thank you. Ow! Fuck. Hold on. I went to take a sip of my tea, which I put in a thermos because I was gonna drink water first. And I made this, like, an hour before stream. It's now an hour and a half into stream. It's still so fucking hot. This thermos works too good. I burned myself on this. Hold on, wait, this is gonna get me, that might also get me demonetized. Okay. A couple of songs that I don't want to play. Was How Do I Live Without You? But like sung funny. I don't trust it. That's still probably gonna get me got. Anyway, I'm taking the lid off now so that it'll cool off faster, because Jesus fucking Christ, I can't believe it's still that hot. I know, how is it still that hot? I don't get it. Whatever. Thermos too powerful. I blow on it. Oh my god, Jade! Okay. Garden Gnostic, GG, began pestering ectobiologist, EV, at 1634. Hi! Happy birthday, John! Less than 3. Hello? Okay, fine. I'll talk to you later. Garden Gnostic ceased pestering ectobiologist. Turntech Godhead. I'm not gonna fucking read that anymore. Look, you get it. I'll read it the first time we meet characters so that you can hear the handle, but... like, whatever. It's powered by the fucking green sun, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, Gigi's looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with the ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? TG is now idle. Jade! I love her. I discovered a comet that's going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me! Oh my god, it's this conversation, guys. This is when I fell in love with Dave Strider. Now I'm famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a whole lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk to me about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man, Cage is sweet. So sweet. So lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? Nah, dude, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid. Which was the joke? The ironic joke. Get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. Do you realize you do realize they touched Stiller's weird sort of gaunt face at some point. Honestly, Ben Stiller is catching strays right now. Like, why are we... The poor guy. Ew, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package in there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I'll probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came? Yeah, wanna play it? No way. Why not? Sounds hell's a boring, dude. Just get TT to play it with you. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet's blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh my god, she's just like me, for real, for real. Poor Ben Stiller. What did he do to you, John? Honestly, John of all people, I can't believe he said that about an actor. Oh, Christ, in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude, you need to bone up in your data structures. That shit is ridiculous. It's not the conversation. I guess that's later. Anyway, it's still Dave being a little more silly, so it's okay. Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. Alright, well, meta. Jesus. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. You're members of a sinister gang. I don't know why I'm southern. You're members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. There we go. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in their complexity, your schemes convoluted, and are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? The new adventure's okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Install the Spur beta. Now you decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spur beta. Haha, what the fuck is this? Spurb version 0.0.1. Skynet Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved. Spurb client is running, waiting for server to establish connection. John, bone up on data structures. I think it's time. You go to your closet, where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Oh my god, John's in the closet, but it's Pride Month. Get out of there. Data Structures for Assholes by Buckminster Funny Uncle. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus in the back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. Looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Get free fetch modus. FIFO. Q. You turn to the back of the inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. Hey, remember when books did that? When they just gave you like CDs and shit? That's crazy. This one is dictated by the logic of Q data structure, operating on a first in, first out method rather than a first in, last out method of stack. Apply fetch modus to Siladex. Items captulogged in your Siladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card, and it must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. Well, you figure you might as well give it a chance, though. Switch back to stack modus. This is so dramatic. Thank you, Alternia theme, for making this seem like, I don't know, some magnum opus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be just a little abstract, and you prefer not to think about it too much. Put down razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. John, pick up 2 items. You capsulog one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get another cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Siladex. Oh, good lord. That beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Shut up. This is a stupid pun. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capsulog one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. Oh god. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh god damn it. Open up that package. You examine the package. It's from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Oh, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. No wonder why you didn't get razor. Pick up package again. Poor guy. Cannot catch a break. Just a mess. All right, let's take this from the top. Dave's theme. Capsulog glass shards. That is such a mistake, King. Why would you do that? You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Siladex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It's a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich's Cyrus, the virus, while taunting hard-luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it's not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. The destruction of the house start. It begins. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to play the scene. This would be a link to the scene in Con Air. But basically, it's just a prop that was in this movie John really likes. I don't know where these 13-year-olds are getting so much money to buy, like, on-set fucking movie props. But, you know, whatever. He's got a dirty little bunny plushie now. Wow, good for him. Check status of Spurb Beta. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. Look at monitor. A client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready. Check pester trim window. How much did Dave's shades cost? I know, right? If they have touched Ben Stiller's weird sort of gaunt face at some point. eBay. TT began pestering EB. Looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Whoa, okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet. I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game. Yeah, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I'm running the server, so I'm the host user. I've established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay then. Why don't we get started? Press enter. Boys, we're going in. Are you ready? Oh my god. I'm dancing. Throw it back, boys. I'm gonna blow my teeth too while I'm sitting here. Bing, bing, bing. God, this music's so good. That'll be fun listening out for ones made by Toby Fox, too. You'll know because it's credited. I love the Homestuck collection. Very good. Carbon Jungle, let's go! Twerks, I guess. What do you mean, huh? We're throwing it back to a banger of a song. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, Pat Jam. Yeah. And just abruptly ends. Back to Dave's theme. Is he on the white powder? No, that's just the loading screen for the video game he's playing. Oh yeah, baby. It's like if The Sims were real life. Now imagine. Mouse over the interface buttons. Ooh. Select, revise, deploy, Fernalia Registry, Grist Cache, Explore Athenium, and Alchemy Exercis. And nothing else. I can't mouse over anything else. Thank you, Hussy, for telling me to do that. Select Magic Chest. Bink. TT. Zoom out. Look at her go. Drop chest. Bonk. This is cruel and unusual punishment. That's all I'm gonna say. Why did you do that? Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Oh, I'll try to be more careful next time. Can someone make Spur Breel already? God, I just want someone to absolutely ruin my place of residence. Get the card. Yoink. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Silodex. You can now opt for either the stack or queue modus at any time. Yawn. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. I'll be a prince. Look, we need at least one destroyer class, okay? It's fine. I just want to end the world. Hey, spoilers. Oh. Looks like your dad's leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof. Or all the shit you just threw out the window, for that matter. Select stuff in yard and move it back into the room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff that's outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of my range. I'm guessing it's too far away from you, the player. We need one space and one time. God, who's gonna take the fucking hit? Who's gonna take the bullet and be space or time? I mean, space is a powerful aspect, at least. They're both powerful aspects. But my ass is so breath-coated. Like, come on. Select John. You cannot select the player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Oh, I need to try to take another sip. You can probably hear it. My voice is getting a bit rough. I need my throat coat tea! I still had enough to burn. But not as bad. Not as bad. I took a sip. I'm gonna take the lid off again. And hope and pray. Select bunny. Put the bunny back in the box. He's excited by this. Revise room. Oh. Bink! It's bigger now. Open Fernalia Registry. Crux-Shooter. Totem Lathe. Alchemitter. Deploy Totem Lathe. I love just watching GIFs. This is so great. So relaxing. I'm gonna have to take a pee-pee break soon, by the way. I've been drinking a lot of water, and soon I will be drinking a lot of tea. Usually this is when I end stream too, but we're gonna keep going. Examine totem lathe. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but looks neat. Open grist cache. Pee pee poo poo break, so true. It seems expanding the dimension of your room cost us some build grist. Oh, I'm yawning. How much am I gonna read? I'm gonna try to get to the end of Act 1. I don't remember how long Act 1 is, but right now I feel fine. I just, obviously I just need to pee. So, I'm not, like, gonna stop soon. Got, like, at least another hour left in me, I think. It seems expanding the dimension of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay. Well, what do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. Act 1 is a reasonable length, comparatively. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can as the client. You'll need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I know where it is. Dun dun dun! Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It'll extend the range of my cursor and I can reach the items, which you, threw out the window for some reason? Good idea! What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyway? I was fussing around with my stupid Silodex, but I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they're elegant. Stand in corner, John. This is the shame corner now. Loser. Deploy Crux-Struder. Pre-punched card. Alchemitter. Crux-Struder. Bonk. Deploy Alchemitter. Punch Designix. Bonk. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes. 2 large gizmos. Oh, sweet. What's with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? Well, that remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate. Get PDA. Serious business. The following matters have been submitted to a frank and forthright manner to Pipe Fan 413's judicious appraisal. Gracelax 66. Decided to return home for fresh tie. Oh wait, I think this one's the first one. We'll start to the... Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essences rapidly settling into fabric. Too busy for this. Please elab on incident. Or was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall hook. Tip of tie slipped in open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk, approximately 3 seconds. Office urchin, 1280. Photographic documentation of incident. Well-pressed attire. Use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press cloth against ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Gracelax 66 decided to return home for fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Yeah, I like how they don't freak out about this. Like, they're just normal. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just fucking with your house and have a bunch of weird shit in there. Magically. Somehow. This is 2009. Like, historically accurate 2009. You saw his PC. You saw this PDA? Like, who the fuck uses a PDA anymore? Crazy. Kooky. Okay. You grab the PDA, switching back to stack modus so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, perhaps? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Install a Pesto Chum. You like that A? A. Oh god, hold on. A fic. Okay. The little fucking heart thing was... Which one? Was it MC Escher? I bet it was MC Escher. That's like the big Homestuck one you've read. The big canonically set Homestuck one. Theoretically, canonically. Of course it was MC Escher. Of course it was. Hold on, I'm sipping my tea again. Oh god, that is still hot. Okay. Ugh. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. Go out balcony. Hey, I'm on the balcony now. I'm messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I'm telling you, man, it jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel. What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No. Those were all accidents. Please take your psychobabblery elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense. John, there's a cake in the toilet. Yes, there is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, well, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. Examine alchemitter in a cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Look through telescope. Yippee! It's a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least, not beyond the walls of your own home. Grab the soiled toilet. Oh. Huh. Whoops. Whoops, what? Had to leave for a sec. Did Rose grab the bathtub? No, but she did just yoink the toilet. You're just in time. Spoilers. She's trying, okay? She's doing her best. She's simply a little guy. What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Ah! I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the crook extruder? The what? The thing I put in your living room. Oh, Rose. Hop down the hole. You jump down to the utility room. Get sledgehammer and card. Yoink. You take the sledgehammer and the capsulog card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strife specivis. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Oh no, it's fine. I don't actually care. I mean, unless it's something big. I mean, just like a bathtub. I don't, whatever. But you know, the way the act ends, maybe. Don't mention that part. I'd probably care more if I hadn't read it, but I've read it, so I'm pretty sure the chatters just enjoy it. Hilariously vague, yeah. I'm sure someone who just walked in and is like, what the fuck do you mean? Grabs the bathtub, huh? It looks like another one of your chums is pestering you in your PDA. Answer, chum! Jade! Keep it in mind? Yeah. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey. No, not yet. Aw, darn. Are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh, yeah, but it's in my dad's car, and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Oh, great! What are you up to today? Just get so overly enthusiastic when I voice Jade. I'm up to my neck in this spurb stuff. TT's making a royal mess out of my house. Lol? What's spurb? Oh, it's this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I'm gonna go outside and look. Oh man, alright, but be careful, okay? I will. Smiley face. They're playing the fucking Sims, Lucid. What don't you understand? This is the Sims if John was the Sim. Oh shit, wait, no. Skip that one. Might as well check out the Quickstruder. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there. Yeah? I, didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, oh, there's a bug on my monitor. Oh my god, wait. I wanna fucking kill it. Got its ass. It wasn't like a scary, it was just like a tiny little fly guy. Fruit fly sized, but not actually a fruit fly, just like a little guy. Sorry, you were in my space though, so you had to die. Hi, Ginger! What's up, girly? We are reading Honk Stonk because it is Carcat's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. There he is. I love you, Rose Lalonde. She loves pretending that she is far more competent than she actually is. But, like, what 13-year-old doesn't? That's what I'm trying to say. Tired? Oh, well, soon it's the sleepy time. Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? There it is, Saf. Literally me. Mood. Oh, fuck. They're all very teenage. A disaster. Yeah, honestly. Clean gutters for like 3 hours. Ooh! Workout, baby. Bathtub crimes. Let's go! She was trying to do... dude, I don't even know what she was trying to do. Something. Anyway. Examine the wheel on the Quickstruder. Money. I do like money. Money is cool. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid. But you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in driveway. Rose, why are you like this? Connection lost. Clank. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell me, what is wrong with this picture? Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I'd look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. I hear ya. Bathtub stairs, yay! Acting is super fun when you have the energy. I know, right? I love just being a silly little guy. Wi-Fi. Okay, fuck. Yes, cake, gestures, unfaltering love and support. Oh, quite the road to hoe there. I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal? That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones. Okay. Dude, I don't think John knows what a time zone is. The gin and derision person talks like a 19th century. That's so funny. Yeah, she's the type of middle schooler who reads thesauruses for fun so that she can sound smarter than everyone else. It's so funny. I don't know how Hussey did it. Made the most accurate set of 13-year-olds to ever exist. He definitely forgot they exist at the very least, yeah. Like, what do you mean? It's not the same time where you are. What the fuck? You're crazy. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to acknowledge the fact that I'm in Trollsona cosplay. Anyway, we'll just keep ignoring it, I guess. Hit Quickstruder with sledgehammer. Here we go. Need some help? Pick up sledgehammer. Bonk. Alright, flashing warning, I think. Careful, guys. I don't know if they changed it to something else. Ugh. It's kind of uncomfortable to look at, ain't it? I think it might zoom in, too, at another point. 4:13, 4:12, 4:11. What is this thing? And what's that clock counting down to? It's just petrol soda. Like, you can't judge me for that, Ginger, okay? I took a Sharpie bath and everything. My dedication is so strong. Detox Wednesday because the thing in your face is definitely a charcoal mask. Yeah, honestly, it really does just look like a mud face mask, right? Carcat birthday! Yay! Happy birthday, Carcat! Oh, yeah, they did say that in Smiling Friends. I forgot. Dude, it's been a while. Also, apparently season 2 is out. I haven't seen it. I should watch that. Okay, what's that clock counting down to? I've been looking at the GameFAQ walkthrough to figure some of this stuff out. Hold on while I read further. Okay. All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you'll need to extrude some cruxite. Turn wheel again. What's Smiling Friends? It was a show. Did it air on Adult Swim? Made by Zach Cadell and some other guy whose name I don't remember as much because I watched Oni Plays, so I knew Zach before this came out. No, it's not. I'm an actual demon. Oh my god, yeah, that one. Now you just beat his ass. Die! It's very silly. This is a silly show, funny show. You extrude one cruxite dowel. Never watched it. Is it good? I think it's good. Funny. Technically 18 plus. I'm watching you people. SMH. Yeah. My favorite joke? The Renaissance men. Renaissance men are coming to town. Like, what do you mean? I don't know, dude. I was just telling you. It's just on there. Telling you about the fucking Renaissance men. Tisk, tisk, Ginger. Also, stop talking about your age. How many times do I have to tell you? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Get cruxite. Yoink. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA's trapped on the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, sorry. I'm playing with quarters on my desk, and it just made a clacking noise. I don't know if you heard it. Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card, too. Is it Mr. Frog? Yeah. Hello. I'm Mr. Frog. Hello. A riddle school? What's that? Deploy. Pre-punch card. Sorry, I keep playing with quarters. I have to put these down. Sorry, more flashing lights. Look, until the kernel gets fucked up later in a second, it's gonna be kind of flashy. Sorry. Just general ongoing warning. Get card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Oh, the poor thing. A puzzle game. Ooh, I like puzzle games. Capture log fanciful Harlequins. You take two fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. Midnight crew. Actually, I know I said I'd stop to pee, but I'm sensing we're getting very close to the end of the act, so I'll just push through and hold the piss. Or, you know what? No, I think I will go to the bathroom real quick. I'll put it here so that there's no flashing on the screen during it. I'm gonna switch anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll go back. Shut it. We go to the BRB screen. Just because, like, I'm probably gonna chat a bit at the end. So, I don't want to be, like, rushing through it. Okay, I'll be back. Have a look at the fan art. I still have to update the fan art folder. I'll get there. Going on the stream. Okay. See y'all in a second. Oh, we talking about being a material girl? I'm a material girl. That's true. Oh, whoa. Yeah, while I was gone, I got some chocolate from the kitchen. It's literally just a bag of, like, melted piles, like little puddles. Say about you? Okay, I guess I'll just fucking leave again. Bye, guys. See you later. I'm back. It's literally just, like, melted and then rehardened puddles of, like, dark-ish chocolate, like shitty dark chocolate. Because, like, we drizzled chocolate on top of some of the pastries, and then when we go to put the pastries on the shelves, there's obviously little puddles on the floor. And this time today, there was just so much chocolate that I felt bad throwing it out. So I put it in a bag. And now I have it. Even it's kind of shitty. It's not the best chocolate, but like, it's better than no chocolate, I guess. Yummy. What a great combo for my voice. Chocolate and then the tea. The tea tastes like herbs and licorice, by the way. It doesn't taste very good, but it's good for your throat. Okay, anyway. Game time. We're back. Okay. That's... Oh, I can't even scroll past it. There's not enough space. Sorry, guys. Just don't look at it. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something. That's probably the Colonel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. What's going on? They're playing the game! I'm eating chocolate. Oh! Flash warning again, I guess, for this next one. Be careful, gamers. Yeah. The Colonel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Sick. Yeah, multiplayer Sims. It's like The Sims, but if you were the Sim. That's the game that they're playing. Very confusing mechanics of the game. Yeah, you're not really supposed to understand everything in the early days of Homestuck. Homestuck's the kind of thing where you just kind of slowly figure things out as you go. Which is why it's such a good thing to reread, which is crazy because of how long it is. But like on a reread, you really get it. Like you really get it the second time around. The first one, you're just trying to keep your head above water. Anyway, turn the music back on. There we go. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. That was only Tier 1 prototyping. There's still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. Oh, the clock is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock? Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemitter? 16,000 reread. The alchemitter? Huh? Oh, do try to learn the lingo. Use pre-punch card with the alchemitter. Go! There's no slot for the for a card anywhere to be found in the alchemitter. The Colonel sprite followed you upstairs. Explore Athenium. Acquiring a Cruxite dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item, a perfectly generic object. Capsulog telescope. Oh, there it goes. Yeet. Into the neighbor's yard. Great. You're so good at this, John. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows? It might be useful. But more importantly, it pushes the Cruxite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. FR, it's game, bro.
Alright, bros, are you ready? It's time for
I'll turn it up just for FR.
Game Bro.
If only we had this when I was reading the Game Bro article. Tragic. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. Game, bro! Got the games, dude. He's literally got the games. Put Cruxite on weird pattern on alchemitter. You place the Cruxite down on the alchemitter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Oh, oh, it's doing something. The games will never stop. The games will never stop. We're not to that part, but I know I've heard this song before. More chocolate. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
It's game, bro.
It's literally game, bro. It's literally game, bro. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. Okay. You set the alchemitter to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. Things look completely useless. A waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Switch modus and use telescope to inspect sky. Ooh, flip it out. You switch back to stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel Sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Huh. Wonder what that is. Oh my. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. High five, Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Sprite's like, it's coming, hurry up, dumbass, go! Attempts to ingest a unit of build grist. It is tempting because they strongly resemble Rock and Blue Raspberry Gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There's apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Your dad is getting home. John? Oh, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist. Revised bathroom. Bonk. Thanks, Rose. A bois? A bois? Run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer chums. I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor headed for my house. Oh my god, we're almost to the day of conversation. I'm so excited. I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe. What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before the end. The already poorly this is not the vibe, but you know what? We're gonna let it play because I love Oh God What Remix. I'll just turn it down a little bit. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable. Wow! Fascinating! Ah! Question mark. Toilet indeed. If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed, and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it isn't more specific than that. Okay, I'll do it. Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I'll write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die. TG began pestering Evie. Heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough-and-tumble, dirty wife-beaterly sort of way. I also hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh no, this is more appropriate for the vibes. Well, except also not, because now I'm reading Dave's stupid fucking... Whatever. Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Spurb, and it's kind of a nightmare. It's breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. For that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horseshit altogether. And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, headed right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know, big, I guess? I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island? We're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's always like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh, shit. Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh, shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh, snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. Pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, shit. Anyway, later. He says all that, just yapping to himself about this stupid dumb scenario he made up, and then cuts himself off instantly, just like, anyway, later. Bye. I'm done. Use pre-punch card on totem leave. He's a fucking professional yapper. That's what he is. Love that man. You slip the pre-punch card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. Take Cruxite to totem lathe. Using your lack of foresight, cursing your lack of foresight, there we go. You return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel. You left a... Guys, I'm reaching the point where I just can't fucking read anymore. You return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. There we go, easy. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. Okay. Bonk. Puh, the perfect crime. It's just sitting on top. That's so stupid. This fucking comic is dumb. Anyway, you retrieve the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Use Cruxite dowel on the totem lathe. Blah 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 blah. Tongue twister. You clamp the Cruxite in the lathe. Activate lathe. Chillest dad ever. He's like, bathtub in the hallway? Cake time. Back to bacon. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this big blue shapey thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again? Hello? Tentacle therapist, TT, is no longer connected. Bink. Oh, you did it worse this time, Rose. Congrats. Now he's stuckies. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to re-establish a connection somehow. This young lady named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? God, I really thought we were like at the end, and then fuck, now we're doing a whole sidebar. Ew. Flighty Broad. No, that wasn't it. One more time. Rose Lalonde. Wow. Examine room. She's just like me, for real, for real. Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity. Although your laptop computer still functions on battery power, you have... Oh, battery power, period. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve arms from purple box, go! The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. Writhe like a flagellum and puke on your bed! Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Stroke writing journal and mutter, my precious. You would only resort to such embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. Cameo. Get violin. You captchalogue the violin, storing it to the root card of your Siladex. Play haunting refrain on the violin. I'll blow my nose while she's playing her little violino. I love just interrupting her. I could have muted myself for this. Not happening. Yeah, hit it. Yeah. Yeah. Get it, girly. Yeah. No secrets? No secrets yet. Too early for secrets. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. Tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact, John. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear, sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to take the final sacrifice. Instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father, then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. Capture log knitting supply bag. We keep switching. I gotta pay attention to, like, the character we're talking to, because when we switch, I should say the Rose and the John, and etc. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin, per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method, K less than V. Rose, look out the window. Ooh, the forest. The Nyanya Mausoleum. Laboratory. Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below, and the mausoleum housing your dead cat, Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that's how you come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out the silhouette of a laboratory next door. A facility which oh my Jesus, someone help, I can't talk, oh my God. A facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house. Perhaps if you seek higher ground. Get laptop. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. L is less than V, L is greater than K. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Siladex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. K is less than L, V is greater than L. You don't have to know any of this. It's always just fucking nonsense to me. I mean, it makes sense to some people, and, like, it does in general. But also, it doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? Examine book on desk. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Take book. You take the grimoire. G is less than L, G is less than K. Yeah, I forgot to turn the music back on. Lamau. Go explore the house. Wizard. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. She must know how much you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you'll be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You'll have to watch your step. Tiptoe to the observatory. You approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Sneak by. Mom's silhouette. There we go. Oh, and she's gone. Give me more tea. Wow, so much is happening in what's supposed to be, like 3 minutes? This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Well, they did warn us that today was going to be a long day. Go through door. The door opens to an exterior walkway, leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Hurry up to that observatory, girl. Try to connect. You first put your laptop down on the floor and get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously onto the floor. Liquid hamster tortilla. Just seamlessly in the middle of reading, I just read your little chat. Oh, you little scamp. Yeah, I love that none of these houses have any railings. Everyone's just fucking free-balling it, I guess. Free falling! That too. Oh my god. There's no way I'm not peeking. Alright, I'll just listen to it back, and if I hear that you guys were lying to me and I was peeking the whole time, I'm going to be so cross with you. See what you can observe. This does not bode well. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. Peeking basically means when you get too loud for the microphone to handle and it sounds kind of gritty. Gritty and bad. Haven't? Okay, I'll trust you. I trust you, Saf. I definitely have to turn down my mic monitor in my headphones, though, because it's definitely way too loud in there. Yeah, peeking. Peeking out the audio. Too loud. Too many decibels. Because I've definitely peaked in my headphones, but that's just because since I was quiet before, I have it fucking blasting. The monitor is so loud, and I just was too lazy to fix it when I cranked up the gain. I didn't know? Yeah. It depends on what mic that you're using, if it's even a problem in the first place, but yeah, it's usually something we have to try to avoid. That's also why people, you might have seen voice actors, or especially singers do this a lot. When they're belting out a really loud note, they'll pull away from the microphone, and when they're quieter, they'll keep it closer. When they pull away, it's to avoid peaking the mic, because when you belt really close, it's gonna peak the mic. Audio! Yippee! Using your iPhone? Yeah, then you're fine. It's really hard to peak on those ones because they're built to just kind of auto equalize for you, you know? Okay. But I'm not using something like that. I got the fucking Shure SM7B plus Go XLR combo. Funky stuff. The beefy shit. The expensive shit. You honestly don't really need to get either of these things. I just wanted to so I can press the fun buttons. The silly funny buttons. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it's somewhat disconcerting. Stack laptop on grimoire to maximize elevation. Boop. Oh yeah, baby, those extra 2 inches are really doing a lot. You'll need every advantage you can get. Access laboratory Wi-Fi network. Oh my god, sapphic. That's all I have to say. Ain't no girl with that background not gay. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. I say, what about an extra 2 inches? The book under the laptop, please. Get your mind out of the gutter, Barfman. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. 40 seconds. Good luck, bud. I'm back. Hurry and open my door! Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what. Patience. You still haven't used the new totem. What? I believe it will create the item on the punch card. So what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will that even do? We'll see. I should know. That is very sapphic. Incredibly. Like, so tellingly. I don't know how people thought this kid was straight. Anyway. Grimdork's possibly the worst ship ever made. Sorry. Moving on. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instant, it was described as an eggy-locking thiggen. Sick. I don't know what that stands for. But some sort of citation shit. Do we have enough of those building jewels to make it? According to the Athenium, it's a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now, off you go. Like, there ain't no way that this shit didn't... that they managed to do this within the fucking 40 seconds. My god, they type fast, I guess. Don't worry, Ginger cleaned gutters for Muddy. She's got you, bro. Oh, there goes the rest of your build grist. Put bathtub back. You probably should have just done this in the first place. Take totem to alchemitter. God, fucking, again. Still ongoing flash warning until they put more shit into the kernel. Stops flashing after it's fully prototyped, I promise. God, it's so awful to look at. Gotta get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The kernel spread is getting awfully worked up about all this. Remove blocks. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Finalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. Oh, here we go. Time for Lander's apple. Here we go. Suburban countdown. Here it comes. We're all dead. Rip John, he's fucking dead. There he goes. That's the sound of John dying. Roll credits, we're done! Guys, we read Homestuck! How'd you like it? It's over. That's the whole thing. I lied when I said it was 8,000 pages. It's only, looks at search bar, 246 pages. 247, there we go. Okay, wait, we'll do the little intermission thing too, because it's short and cute and doesn't really actually have, like, voice acting in it. It's just narration. It's literally just, like, a little comic. Rip John, he's dead. Yeah, bye. See you later. Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust. Look at him go. Just a little guy. A little guy going on a wander in a desert. Who is this? Who's this mysterious little guy? Wipey, wipey, wipey. I guess we'll never know. We're never gonna know. Next up is Act 2. What is this? A bookmark? Yeah, bookmark. Wait. There we go. Okay. I bookmarked it. Save. Good. Okay. Just making sure. I want to be able to pick up where we left off. I love you. Mysterious Little Guy is actually the best Homestuck character. I lied when I said Dave, Karkat, Aradia, Terezi, Kanaya were top tier. It's actually the mayor. Little guy. There we go. When we get back, look what we have to look forward to. Boring shit. Woo! Anyway. Let's just open up to there. Switch back. We'll switch back. Just chatting. Here we go. Hi, guys. Alright. Act 1 is done. Let me go back to normal. Put the horns away. Oh my god, dude. I think it's so crazy how well that everything tracks still. I mean, other than obviously the face paint doesn't do a great job. But, like, the horns are pretty good. It even follows the forward movement. Wow. And the brooch. Anyway, there we go. Put it away. Hi. I'm just a moth now. I don't look like a little freak. Hey, you, little guy. Monty, who's that? Oh my god, that was a really big stretch. Is the stream ending? Yes, my voice is tired and my body is tired. I might do a thing where, like, if I do a Wednesday stream, because obviously I stream every Sunday, as we know, and Wednesdays are come and go. I might do a thing where if I'm feeling up to it, I will stream more Homestuck on Wednesday nights. We'll just keep going. Because again, like, why not? Long as fuck. That's long as fuck. That's why you probably shouldn't. But, like, I'm gonna do it. I will say it's not, for people who have read Homestuck and know of Homestuck, this is not going to be a completionist run. Like, especially for the walkarounds, my ass is not going to be finding everything and picking everything up and probably not even talking to everybody in every combination. So don't imagine that. But I'm sure that most people, when they think of Alternia Bound, if they've read Homestuck before, get chills and have bad memories. More tea. But yeah, Shankar, when you voice act for hours straight, it can get tiring. Especially, like, when you're switching around. How long is Homestuck? It is 8,000 pages, but many of these pages are walkarounds. Little games, little flash games where you talk to people, which does bloat it. There are animations, which can make it longer or shorter depending. Very long, takes months. I read it in, holy cock. I read it in, the first time I read it, I caught up from Act 1 to the Omega Pause, which was, what is that, Act 6, something, 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 blah, 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 in like 3-ish months. Now, a different streamer that I watched read through Homestuck for charity, Rev Scarecrow, he took over a year to read all of Homestuck. Which is crazy. And his ass wasn't voice acting, so like I'm gonna need breaks in between. You know? What is this? One Piece? Probably comparable in length, yes. One Piece might be a little longer just because it's ongoing, you know, but still. This is very long. It ain't nothing to sneeze at, that's for sure. Ulysses of the Internet, it's been called. But yeah, thoughts, gamer? I know the people that haven't read it were probably very confused, but thoughts on that one Dave conversation about the meteor? Who's One Piece and why is there only one of him? I don't know, man. You're gonna have to ask Luffy. He probably knows. Bro, I freak out like crazy when I take a sip out of this thermos. That is wild. One! Shout out. Classic. Thank you, Sonic, for your contribution. Very cool. Have a nice day. Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna go now. Because you guys aren't talking to me. And also, mostly, because my throat's starting to hurt a little. Is Dave the conversation one where the guy's talking about the president? And then it says, okay, later? Yeah. Yes, he is. Dave is the red text. Dave is Mr. Red Text, rambles a lot. Love that kid. The size of your mom's dick. My favorite book? Don't worry, bro. I got you. I'll sit. There it is. There it is. Dave, my love. My beloved. I know it's Carcat's birthday, but I'm gonna steal his BF, Lamau. Happy Pride. Sixth favorite book. I have Officials Blessing Volume 6. I don't know, dude. You were yapping? Oh, don't worry, dude. I'll say it again. There you go. There it is. Yeah, just for you. Oh my goodness. Dude, it's been a fucking... Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. You've heard me say it a billion times. It's literally my fucking Discord status, too, because of you monsters. You mongrels. Play one more time and take my... Oh, yeah, just... Okay, Berkman, I got you. Like, I'll play one last time just for you. There it is. The bald emo. I can't... You're gonna make fun of me. My favorite Shrek? Shrek 1. I don't remember much of the others. Oh my god. Anyway. So there's another VTuber that was doing a Homestuck stream literally while I was streaming. He started at 9. Except he was interviewing James Roach. So he's like way cooler than me. I want to go watch that. So like, both because I'm eepy and because my throat hurt, I'm gonna go watch that stream. I'll put it in. Yeah, Ruse. Oh my god, I love it. Dude, I can't believe me and Ruse are the same fucking person. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, god damn it again! He's so cool. Who's James Roach? James Roach did a lot of music for Homestuck. A little later, pretty much everything for Hive Swap. Hello, and like the Friend Sims and stuff, and is now the current head, what is it, director, writer of Homestuck 2. Also, okay, so there was someone I went to college with and have been in many classes with who got James Roach to compose for her thesis film. I don't know how she does it. She had Chris Hackney voice in just a random second-year film. Like, she didn't even finish it. Like, she just moots with Chris Hackney because she drew a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses art of Dimitri. And he's just like, yeah, dude, I'll voice it. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's literally so cool. Anyway. I'm jealous. Anyway. Cool guy. That's who James Roach is. Sick guy. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch Crimson Ruse's stream. Is he still streaming? He probably is. He's got a lot more stamina than I do. Wink. But then should I just wait for the VOD? Wait, let me see. He is? Oh, because I don't know if I want to hop in the middle, but also live, but I never talk in chat anyway, so does it really matter? It just means I might get ads in the middle, and I can't see it. In case my internet cuts out again. I was trying to watch his stream yesterday because he played more Friend Sim. It was so fun. Anyway, Pester Quest, sorry, the other one. So funny, by the way. His Gamesy voice is impeccable. But I was trying to watch it, but my internet did the thing where it kept like cutting out every couple minutes. And I went to my brother and I was like, hey, is your internet being weird? And he was like, yeah, but I just unplugged and replugged my little Wi-Fi thingy and it works fine now. And I was like, Saf, I was literally watching his chat to see if I saw any names I recognized. Saf, we were both lurkers. Anyway, I went down there and I was like, is it being weird? And he's like, yeah, but it's fine now. I'm like, okay, like, can I just go restart the router? Because that usually fixes it for me. And he's like, put him in an online game. And I'm like, okay, but I literally can't fucking watch this video. And I've been waiting for this for literal months because he said he'd do it a week later. And then after that week, there was like 5 weeks. Sorry. I'm very enthusiastic about this. It's really weird seeing a very popular Corpo VTuber talk so much about Homestuck. Everyone's so always confused. Only managed to ask about Lil Hal. That might have been one of the personas lagging. Or just not paying attention to the chat. Hello live. Solo's Niji Sanji now. I used to be a Niji Sanji girly until the incident. Now I'm exclusively a Ruse stan. That's it. I don't even watch anyone else in Hollow, just him. Tubers. Yeah, we're roots, bro. Used to like Niji. Yeah. Wait, who was your Oshi though? I gotta know. VTuber enjoyer. Oh my god, someone who actually knows the terms I say. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess I can't. Oh. My condolences. He was just a silly little guy. Though to be fair, mine was Millie. And then, allegations. God. Yeah, my favorites were literally Millie and Alira. And then, well, ooh. Ooh. Okay, but also Doppio. Doppio is still an unproblematic king. Screaming the whole stream like, what are you doing? VTuber drama. There was a whole thing about... I don't really want to get into it. Like, if you want to know about the downfall of Niji Sanji, there are a million videos on it. So watch Vanta. Yeah, Vanta's also great. Vanta, Claude, Doppio. All the new gens, unproblematic kings. Niji Sanji. Niji Sanji is basically, it's an agency for VTubers. They function as really shit managers, but they were supposed to be managers for them. Basically providing support and money to back up these talents in exchange for a cut of whatever they get. Unfortunately, Niji Sanji didn't do much in regards of support and financial support either, or management at all. The only positive that they gave people was massive view boost because, you know, big company. Womp womp. Yeah, recently really went downhill. A lot of shit coming out where, like, look, I don't blame people for wanting to stay with the company because, hey man, get that bank, get that bank. And I'm still kind of clinging to the idea that that stream with Alira, Ike, and Vox was, like, kind of forced and they had a script, but like that might just be copium. I still don't watch them. I had a Vox stream in my recommended recently. He was the first one that I watched. And then it all went downhill from there, and then I just didn't really watch. I don't watch a lot of Luxium anymore. Well, especially not now. It's just kind of tainted. I just don't. It doesn't feel right to watch it anymore. Like it's not the same. Should check in on how Doppio's doing though. He was funny. Yeah, I hope they streamed it because of the contract. The copium, please. Though honestly, Vike sounded Vike. Hello, Vox. Vox sounded like weirdly vindictive about it. And I'm like, I don't know. It could be just incredulous. He's also a voice actor, so maybe he could just be putting on a really good show for management. But also, I don't know, man. But at least we still have Vanta and Pio-chan. Did I watch Pomo? I watched a little bit of Pomo before she graduated. Before she quit. She said, bye, bitch. It was never really a miss to watch her, even now. Yeah, Crisis is funny. The French. Oh my god, no way. Vesalius. I think it's so funny that his last name is just Bandage. Vesalius Bandage. Goofy ass. The French. Oui, oui. French, Canadian, and then American, but honorary French. More images of little guy? Of course I want them. Yes. I always want images of your pets, bro. Even if it's not necessary. Toilet water. The bandage. There it is the bandage. Wee wee. Oh, I miss those days. Watching Millie streams. Because she's a fucking goblin. I even have a cover. I covered one of Millie's songs. I covered Sana Ko Na Lang. With my very bad and heavily American accented Tagalog. Good song. I'll give it that. I do still listen to Millie's cover of Phony. And also Millie and Anna's cover of Identity. Anna's voice is still so good. I still listen to Anna's music. I can't look. You want me to not? It's not happening. Millie, she does sing. Yeah, she does a lot of covers. Yeah, I have a cover playlist if you want to have a look. It's in there. I still remember it. My mom's office that she works at has a couple people that can speak Tagalog, and I literally had them review it just to make sure I didn't like accidentally mispronounce something. And they were like, "No, the words are all right. You just sound like, you know, a white girl." Thinking of the right person. Millie Parfait is who I am talking about. She is very funny and does make good ASMR streams, which is kind of rare. I don't know if I want to say it's rare, but at least in Niji Sanji specifically, she's one of the few that consistently does ASMR streams that aren't like sexual, just regular ASMR, which I appreciate. Oh my god, thank you. It's honest. Okay, the singing voice not bad. My production skills not great though. So like a lot of the balancing, the levels, it's kind of weird. Totally thinking of someone else. That's funny. Millicent. Yeah, dude, I even auditioned for Niji once. Thank God they didn't fucking accept. Ooh, disaster. Yeah, look, there is definitely a place for the wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind. But like all of them? My God. Me and Niji. Ooh. I'd probably last as long as the contract went. And honestly, that's all I want. You know, just a viewer boost would be kind of cool. But then I can't talk to chat as easy, so... Double-edged sword, I guess. I also had applied to AN, but like, honestly, that application it fucking sucked. It was really bad. That audition was bad. But it's okay, I wasn't really all that tied into getting into AN. Sexual nature, ASMR. Roleplay of a inappropriate NSFW kind. Whisper in your ear type beat. Yeah, pretty much. Softcore corn. Mm-hmm. Which, look, again, it's not like that kind of stuff shouldn't exist. But, like, Some variety, guys, please. Can we just like have the regular? Like, I just want to hear you tap on a wood block, you know? Maybe I don't know. Fucking rub coins together or something. I don't know. Is this anything? I think this sucks, actually. Like SpongeBob rubbing the pickles together. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm just I like wood sounds. Wood block sounds are really nice. So that's all that's coming to mind right now. ASMR. Listening to this one dude for like a month before realizing his ASMR was one for corny people. Drop the name. Corn. Lamau. You know, FR, even though you don't know anything about all the VTuber stuff, I appreciate the fact that you were still making it known that you were here. I see you, and I appreciate it. Love whispering ASMR, just like storytelling, yeah. Cringe gets to me when they try to go for sexy, yeah. It really depends. Okay, look, I used to watch Vox's, like, spicy little ASMRs. The thing is that I'd just be like replying with dumb shit out loud. And I'm just laughing my ass off the whole time. I can't be, it's so unserious to me. But hey, it was a fun time, at least. Like, especially with Doppio does ASMRs too, and they are also, they're not really, it's more like date wish fulfillment than anything, you know, more for most of them, but still, it's just so unserious, especially with his wacko mode voice. Yeah, Doppio's are more chill. Vox kind of goes cuckoo every time. He gets egged on by the chat and he just listens. I mean, I say this present tense as if I've listened to any of them recently. It's been months. Dude, now I'm getting a nostalgia wave. I usually just watch clippers now to get my fix when I'm feeling it. Because then I don't have to feel guilty at all, you know. At least for most of them. I also just don't really have the attention. Dude, I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest. I don't have the attention span for a whole stream anymore. I literally can't find it. That's so funny. I used to watch streams when I was in college, but that's also when I had a lot of animation work to do. Yeah. Kid just calm. Dude, Ike's voice was so calming and nice, too. Ah. And his singing? Okay, I still listen to his covers. What's the main one? There's two. Oh, fuck. Oh, I still listen to Distance, too, with Kyo and Fanana. Yeah, when you actually chat, I can get that. It's like vibing with the boys, you know? Yeah, Kronos, that's the one! Sudden ringing, I slowly get up and turn off the noise, already fed up. It echoes loudly inside my conscience. I can't do the screamy bits though, I don't know how to do that. And then, what was it, Vox's first cover, I listened to that too. That one's a really good, it's just the vibes are so good. New Sidonia, that one. I like his cover more than I like the original. The backing track is just really nice. Yeah, Distant was really good. Honestly, Kyo sounded so nice in Distant. There's also, oh my god, wait, fucking, is it Kronos? No. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, like, he was like, I can't sing. I'm like, okay, bitch. There's not, like, I can't hear a lot of, pitch correction in this one. Yeah, Cendrillion, that's what I was trying to think of. I kept just thinking Kronos again, and I'm like, I know it's a different name. Cendrillion with Sunny and Fanana. Oh my god, Sunny's voice? So fucking good. My god. Like, I don't even go there. I haven't watched a second of Sunny in my life. Like, I don't watch a lot of, fucking, what's their wave again? Wave names. You know, all those futuristic fucks. I don't really watch a lot of them. I watched a little bit of Albin, because Catboy, but damn. Sunny kind of getting my ass. Noctix, yeah, thank you. It's been a while. Oh, no, wait, I did watch a lot of Fulgur. I do like Fuchan. Fuchan. What was it? Fulgur was doing something that was like insane to me. I was like, we're the same person, but I don't remember what it was. It was a while ago. I'm just gonna go look. He was reading something. Oh, wait, he was fucking literally reading Heaven Official's Blessing, I think. Like, he reads Don May and BL. Oh my god, wait, they made an acapella? Stop. I think my ears might melt if I heard just straight up Sonny Briscoe. Rip Lucid. He's trying so hard. I'm tempted now. Sin Julian is honestly just such a good song, too. Thank you, Miku. I don't know who wrote it, sorry. Which producer made it, but thank you, Miku. And Kaito. Bing, bing. Ba-da-da. Yeah, sorry to everyone else who doesn't know about VTuber. Yeah, but like, look. Obviously, I'm a VTuber nerd, and I'm the king. I am king here. So I will say we'll talk about VTubers because I haven't been able to do it yet in a while. Who else did I watch a lot of? I'm trying to think. Didn't really watch a lot of Nina before she left. Still don't watch a lot of Tara. Yeah, watching VTuber right now. I think the rest of you guys should just get into VTubers. Everyone go watch Crimson Ruse after this. Then we can all talk about how silly he is. His debut was insane when I watched it. This game called Risk of Rain 2. I've heard of it. Hold on, let me look it up. Images. Whoa. Look fancy. What the heck? Crazy. I don't need boyfriend ASMR because I'm screwed over by YouTube and my memory. L. Yeah, he's untouched. He's still fresh and clean. Yeah, Vince is goofy. His voice is so nice. Go pew pew at Eliane. Venta Crowbringer. Guys, what do you think if I got like a... Well, I say guys, but Saf is the only one who's gonna get the reference. If I got like a little floaty companion like the, like the Crisis ones have. Did they ever get a Wave song? I feel like after XLA, they just stopped doing that, which is kind of sad. Like, I know that not all of them are good at singing, but it was so good for hype. Never got a song. I mean, I didn't really like XLA's song, to be honest. I don't think I've listened to it more than twice. The rest of them I've listened to a lot. Throwing it back to Diamond City Lights on the reg still. I never did. I don't know, it feels so sad. Just knowing that the new waves never got one. TTT didn't get one either, right? Yeah. I don't understand their wave name either. It's crazy. Weird. Come on, everyone else has such cool... Lazulite. Etheria. I skipped one. Obsidia. There we go. Fucking Luxium. Noctix. Illuna. XLA. Crisis. And then TTT. Trouble in Terrorist Town. You know, like the Gmod game mode. Like, what were you guys thinking? Are VTubers, like Minecraft YouTubers, are they all eventually getting exposed for shitting on their grandma or something? Not really. It's mostly the company in this case. Obviously, there were some issues within, but I think that more comes down to, like, antisocial people online just, like, not knowing how to communicate. Like, it wasn't anything abhorrent, just, like, being really fucking rude, and then obviously management is supposed to handle that and, like, mediate, and then they fucking didn't, and then it escalated, and then for some reason they fired a really popular one of their streamers while she was in the hospital on Twitter. They didn't even tell her beforehand. She found out through a tweet. So cool, so fun. Anyway, go sub to Doki Bird. Yeah, crazy mismanagement is the main downfall, and now everyone's like, hey, this company fucking sucks. Oh my god, you actually found it, Lucid? I'm gonna be honest, I lost hope. Rikami! Wait a second. Isn't that the guy? Didn't he also get in some drama? Give me a second. Yeah, only through extension he was in drama. Because he was in a group with some other people that, like, were in with... who was it? Yeah, one of his friends that... They were formerly in, like, a little streamer group. And, like... Oh, yeah, Kenji getting doxxed. It was Kenji getting doxxed. Anyway, also go watch Kenji. He's so fucking funny. I love him. So Rikami used to be in a streamer squad with 3 other streamers, some of which were in a group chat with another streamer, another VTuber, Davalove, I think her name was, who completely and without remorse doxed a different streamer ages ago because he unmodded her because she was being a weirdo. It's a whole web. It's a whole web. So anyway, obviously, just move on. Like, whatever, it's over. He's trying to move past it. It's like when someone yaps at me about him. Yeah, the tea. There's a lot of tea. So, like, Rikami didn't actually do anything wrong. Because he immediately was like, what the fuck? And dropped them and left. Once he found out. But yeah, the other ones in that group were, like, in on this group chat where they were just shitting on Kenji a bunch. And, like, joking about doxing him again. Everyone's like, hey... Can we not, maybe? Yeah, Kenji's really funny. Go watch Kenji. He has a lot of funny videos on YouTube of, like, clips and stuff. And playing various video games. He plays a lot of spooky games. Yeah, like, what did Kenji do? Literally nothing. He's just... Look, he doesn't do, like, PR type stuff. Like, he was literally talking about this in a clip I saw recently where he's like, look, I could not... be so, like, mature about internet drama. Like, he will bite back. He does not care. So that can sometimes get him into some drama. Apparently him and Sayu, not Sayu VTuber the this is Sayu Synchronicity, not Sayu the voice actor one. You watched Mujin's video about Kenji? Yeah. That's the one. That's what I'm talking about. That drama. Dude, also, I don't know how you could not realize that Rikami is like a fucking BF simulator. This, look, okay, the first one that shows up, I typed in Rikami on YouTube. The first thing that shows up, spicy, possessive boyfriend wants to feel you. Hello? The second one, 1 hour, tired boyfriend ASMR, intimate cuddles, no loops. Come on. Boy! What were you missing here? What was not connecting? That's impressive, honestly. I think I've seen him around on, like, TikToks occasionally. I've never actually watched him, though. I like his model. It's nice. Ooh, Matara's in there. I fall on that sexy ASMR train, yeah. Get confused easily? That's fair. So right, King. So right. VTubers. It's very poggers. I was watching, Val, who is another very popular VTuber, for those who don't know. She went to the Alveus Animal Sanctuary and did a tour with the animals. It was posted, like, yesterday, I think. I watched it when I got home from work today. It was a great time. Heard about Nidonon? Yes, I have. Apparently she's back. And just kind of vibing with the accusations. Spicy boyfriend bullies and tames you in bed. How did I miss the memo, dude? I don't know. Dude, I watch every single fucking video to come out of the Alveus Sanctuary channel. What was the last? There's one that they did that, like, I almost spit out my drink because I was like, why the fuck are you here? Hello? What's happening? Who was it? It's wild. Sure they have a playlist for it. Skill Box, Animal Quest, Subathon, Pods, collabs, yes. Oh, they had Julian Salamita on there recently, which was really cool. Who am I thinking of? I think Jack Manifold kind of freaked me out. Jack Manifold big there was weird, because, you know, I had the DSMP face. Lucid, you were on something. I don't know, maybe you just weren't reading the titles somehow, but, like, I'm gonna be real, the thumbnails weren't any better. Kinda wacky. What else? Daily dose of internet went there. What is that? Point Crow was a fun one. I like Point Crow. He's a cool Outer Wilds playthrough. Who else? Moist Critical was there. I forgot about that. Oh, Jack Manifold went twice? That's crazy. Warframe. Again, I've heard of it, but I haven't really felt the urge, you know, to play it myself. Need more. But yeah, Didonon, that was wild. She was like on drugs during a stream, had like an army of simps that she would go fuck. Theoretically. Look, again, I don't know the veracity of any of this stuff. Who knows? For realsies. But it is a fun trip to like take at face value, you know? Because I think the fucking silly pills was literally just like sleep meds that she was prescribed by a doctor. Yeah, I don't know. Just the view jump, I guess. Because again, like, I'd much prefer to be indie, but also, God, it is a grind and highly unlikely that you actually get any permanent success from streaming, unless you get really lucky. Or, again, get help from something else, like big collab or whatever. Rambo's kind of a good example of that, where he kind of just did that one joke about joining the Dream SMP, and then, oh, Dream saw it. I was like, they seem chill. Got them on. But then he also grabbed that by the balls and said, I'm taking advantage of this. And also had extreme anxiety and streamed literally every day somehow. Oh my god, the poor kid. But hey, I guess it worked. They don't gonna worry about money no more, that's for sure. Damn. I'm literally wearing Rombo merch right now. I got the fucking, the varsity jacket. The old varsity jacket, not his new one. He's also a VTuber now. Good for them, good for them. Talking about Rambo now. More VTubers. Lamau. Yeah, this one's the black and white, red and green one. Which honestly kind of sucks because now their colors are blue, like a teal blue and purple. And those are my favorite colors to put in a combo together. Which you wouldn't know, considering that I'm pink and yellow, which is another good one. But my favorite one is the cyan and the purple. And I could have a varsity jacket like that? Come on, man. I feel cheated. Whatever. Beep, 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 beep. It's tragic, truly. I must say. The Tubbo denim jacket, though, that I got, that one still slaps. That one, honestly, never embarrassed to wear that. It looks sick as fuck. And is just oversized enough on me that it looks cute when I wear a little skirt. It's also very warm. Good for fall. Not quite winter, obviously. A denim jacket's not going to be enough for that. But it's good. The ukulele I ordered, however, constantly going out of tune, but whatever. I don't play ukulele often anyway. It's cuter than the last one. That's what matters. I have so many hoodies from that era. I literally ordered a Filza hoodie recently. Like, I bought his newest one because he's made it past his last record in the hardcore world. I haven't watched a Filza stream in ages. I really should. I feel like I get most of my work done when I'm watching Filza streams. Never order merch. 50-50 if it gets lost in the mail. Oh my god. You live in the Bermuda Triangle, dog. Dear Lord. Thank God I've never had that problem. I would have been so mad if my ukulele, because like a lot of people had problems with the ukulele and it was like a lot of money. So thank God the only problem is that the tuning pegs are a little loose. I could probably fix that if I had a screwdriver, but who cares. Again, I don't play it enough to really care that much. But yeah. Look, Filza's new hoodie that he made is just fucking cool, okay? It's got a shattered heart and a crow like flying into it. And it looks fucking sick. So I don't care if I haven't watched a Filza stream in a while. Filza carried me through my thesis film, so he still gets my money. Don't like ordering stuff online. I always get paranoid that someone will put the wrong thing in the box and one of my housemates will take a peek and think I'm a weird. That is layer upon layer of anxiety. Like, that is a string of unlikely things. Like, I understand, oh, maybe putting the wrong thing in the box. Yeah, on its own, understandable anxiety. Your friend opening it and seeing what's in it. Understandable. Regular anxiety. Those two things together that somehow, like, I don't know, they put like a dildo or something in there. Magically. Honestly, that would be extraordinary. Barony? Actually, this time I haven't heard of that one. I love how at this point, I think I said I was gonna leave like almost an hour ago now. I just didn't. Look, I finally get to scream about how much of a shame what happened to Niji Sanji was. Or I guess what Niji Sanji did to themselves was. You got me yapping. Had rope in my bedroom, and for a while someone saw it and thought I was thinking about, you know, bad things. Really? Just like with a regular rope? Did you have it tied in a noose, bro? Yeah, me and Seth basically just vented about Niji for like half an hour. That's so funny. Dude, I still have like Doppio gifs in my Discord that I use a lot. They're really funny. There's one with just like a buffering symbol over his head. Look, I watched him in the Unko Dice competition and I never let him go. He's my silly. The silly, if you will. Who's in or not, but I think they got the wrong impression. I'm not depressed, I just suck at tying knots. Yeah, dude, I literally, I try to show everybody, like all of my friends, I was like, oh, we're in a Discord call right now and we ran out of things that we were doing before. Time to watch the Unko Dice compilation. I know, because he's very eccentric. And like, I don't know if it's a bit or if he's just like that. If he is just like that, God, I love that for him. He's so funny. They got the rope and confronted me about it. Oh my God. It got that serious? That's so funny. Like, what is bro on about? I know. I love watching Doppio clips. I haven't checked in a while. I should look. You know what I should do? I should find a clip and then I can make an animatic for Pio-chan. Because I was in the middle of making an animatic for Millie. The one, okay, I don't know if you've seen it. If you watch a lot of Millie, but she was doing a Batsu game once. And one of the Batsus on the wheel was to call Fuchan and tell him, I don't know, say that I think something like I love you, basically. I love you, Nya. With a straight face and not breaking character. And I wanted to make an animatic of it, and I was like a third of the way through, and then disaster struck. Yeah, a little more chill on his own, yeah. He still just like says shit though. Because you can tell in the collabs he's definitely like putting his all into it to be even funnier. Which is great because he has someone to bounce off of. He has a straight man now. So he could be a little wackier. I don't know, the things that he says is just, it's so interesting. The lines, the dots that he connects. I don't know, man. I was watching one where he was collabing with Flan from Hollow. I don't know, I think he was talking about horses somehow. I don't know how he got onto the concept of horses. It might not have been. I might still be thinking about the Inko dice. Because he definitely said Uma a lot. Horse. He's just a silly horse. Maple hoof. Nay. The silly. Looks like the moon was clouded by the clouds. He is just a creature. Dude, I'm about to make a VTuber chat in the Discord just so that I can send clips. It'll be homework for the rest of you. I know, I was literally sobbing. I watched the whole VOD of the Enko Dice one. Poor Scarla. I've watched a lot of Scarla too in my time. Love her. She was great. Her Choo Charlie video, it was very good. But anyway, poor Scarla, she was just like tired and her voice was shot. And then she was thrown in front of this overly enthusiastic kid with purple hair who's in his Chuny era. Like, what was she supposed to do, man? The poor girl. It's like being from a drama series, like a down-to-earth drama, and then you're suddenly thrown in front of Yugi. Scarla, my love. I miss her. I should go back and watch them. She's been like posting on her past life Twitter recently. Like just every once in a while she posts a selfie and I'm like, damn, you're allowed? They're not firing you for that? That's crazy. She's living on the edge. Good for her, good for her. I think her old YouTube channel also said like, be back soon. Huh? Huh? But that was like months ago now. So I'm like, what do you mean, girly? Did she like think she was gonna get fired or something? I don't know. Forcibly graduated. I used to watch HoloLive VTuber clips, like I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I don't know as much about Holo. I used to watch Kali ages ago. And a little bit of Kiara and Gura. But like, again, that was years ago now. And I haven't really kept up with them since. Be back soon, dies. But, yeah. Even when they, opened up the male branch, usually I watch the guys streamers because they're like hot anime men, obviously. Come on, come on. This is nothing new to you guys. But even when, what the fuck are they even called? Hollow Stars, something, wave name, whatever. I just wasn't into any of them. Also, when they first debuted, I don't know what the fuck happened, but their models were horrendously rigged. I don't know who rigged them, but they did not do their job very well, which is crazy. Haka seems chill. I've seen some clips of like mixed Octavio. I do like the design. Octavio's a little interesting creature. But again, Roos is just fucking me, but a man. Which was wild watching his debut and like every point that he made. And then he mentioned Homestuck and I was like, I have to go home. I can't, I'm home already, but I feel like I have to go home. What is happening? He's so fucking funny. I was so sad when I saw that he'd be streaming the interview at 9 because I was like, I'm streaming at 8 and I'm not gonna cancel stream, but I want to watch. It's okay. Just be a VOD watching Andy. It's fine. What about that? Which one? Yeah, I'll watch the VOD. But James Roach and Ruse. Oh, just Hollow Stars in general? Yeah. The Men. That was probably after Luxium, right? They saw Luxium, we were like, oh shit, we should hop on that. But again, like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Why were their models so bad? Like, Axel still looks weird. I don't know what happened. Also, again, since I don't watch them a lot, I was watching Ruse's stream earlier where he was collabing with Axel, and Regis Altair is his name. Yeah, I guess maybe they rushed them to get them out quick. But, like, I can't place Axel's accent either. I don't know where he's from. I hear him talking, I'm like, what? What's your deal, little man? Hamster. He's a hamster now, I guess. That's all you need to know. Ugh, shifting in my chair. Hold on. Anime voice actor accent, yeah. And then Regis is just really soft-spoken. And he was kind of really loud at the start of Ruse's stream, so I just left. Because I didn't care about the game either. I was just like, oh, I'll chill before I stream. I don't know how Ruse talks that much, like, with the voice he has, without killing his vocal cords. But I guess if you do it enough, if you do it your whole life, you're fine. Nah, Axel. I can't place his accent. Yeah, Altair does have anime voice accent, but... Kobo! Wait, I like Kobo. I haven't watched a lot of Kobo, but she's funny and really good at singing. But that's not the EN branch. That's, what? ID? Indonesia, I think? I'm sure I'd know if I just watched his debut, but, like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care enough. I'll just be confused. It's not a big enough deal for me to go searching. Oh my god. Oh, it's almost 11:30. Guys, stop it. Stop talking to me. Oh my god. So chatty today. I say as if I'm not enabling you. Lol. I guess I'd be the best just chatting streamer. Easy money. It's my fault now. No. We're having a good time, having conversation. We are chit-chatting. Shooting the shit, if you will. Stop paying attention? Yeah, that's chill. We're just vibing. Bro was probably looking through his Steam library, and that's why he kept asking us about games. I'm equally at fault. I just like talking about VTubers. Look, I liked VTubers enough to spend, what, like a month building this fucking model. I learned a new program for this. And then promptly forgot everything I learned, Lamau. But, like, clearly I got the dedication and the drive. And Gerard stream for the first time, and he really is... Okay, I haven't seen much Gerard, but I watched his debut. And dear God, he's loud. Which is saying something, because I can be loud. Fucking Ruse is loud. Millie is loud. Gerard is loud. They really meant it when they said he was a T-Rex. Like, he can fucking yell. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it was a fucking pain in the ass. Let me tell you. And there's still some shit that's fucked up about it. But, you know, the face rotates nice. Hair looks decent. That's all I really care about. Unfortunately, my iPhone is old as fuck, so I don't have the nice iPhone VTube Studio rigging. And I also don't have V-Bridger support, so the lip syncing's not gonna be great. But that's okay. I still can get a closed teeth smile, which is nice. I gotta work for it, though. I gotta try. When am I making the other one? I have to finish designing it fully. And then I have to draw it. And then I'm probably gonna just pay someone else to do it. I don't wanna. Okay, look, sure, that's a couple thousand that could go to my student debt, but like, I don't wanna rig it again. It was such a pain in the ass. I'm so glad that I put the work in to get one good looking model. Even though I constantly think about updating it, like, this is always something I could fall back on whenever plans fall through. Oh my goodness. Getting late. Yeah, I think I might have to forcibly call it here. I had to get up at like 6 in the morning to go to work today, so I'm really conking out at this point. But it was a lovely time, both reading and chatting with you guys. Reading to and chatting with. There we go. That's proper grammar. Making models by commission. Yeah. Something like that. Like, what do you mean? Wait, I don't think I know what you mean. And now I need to know. I can't go to sleep. I need to know. If it's a question about if I did this, I did in fact rig this one. I just don't want to do it again because it is annoying. And then that's when I pay somebody to do it. But that's also kind of hard because, okay, I know I said I'd go to bed. I have one last tangent. A lot of, like, riggers for VTube models have a preferred workflow. And so, also, they tend to have preferred artists. Like, paired artists who make the, like, the PSD file in a way that they are comfortable working with it. And, like, I could definitely draw it. Like, that part is not a problem at all. Takes a while, but it's you know, easy enough for me as someone with an art degree to do that myself. But sometimes it's like, I don't know if I trust anybody else, because that's the thing. You've probably seen, example being the fucking Hollow Stars first wave. People that have not the greatest understanding of 3D forms, okay? As an animator, I kind of have that. I have a degree in animation, 2D animation, so I'm used to taking 2D shapes and turning them in a way that makes them look 3D. So that's why I'm like, look at this. Not to brag, but like also to brag. The shapes, they are solid. As I turn, even though I don't turn very far, because again, this was my first model here, so it's not very crazy. It doesn't go crazy. Well, like, everything stays the same size as it turns in space. The nose tracks as it should across as I turn, even though it is just a line. I know, just do it myself. But, like, it's so much work. It's so much work. Like, even the hair, like, you can see the side bits. It looks a little 2D when I turn the side hair, like, where my ears would be, especially the little flippy bit. But it still turns in a way that even though it looks a little flat, it makes sense shape-wise. I've seen so many models where, like, the bangs don't track properly, the eyes don't track properly, the nose doesn't track, the mouth does weird shit. I'm like, in theory, I could stream it, but the thing is that when I'm doing this, when I'm rigging, especially since, again, it's been so long, I'm constantly cross-referencing, like, a video. I have screenshot. I literally have a folder of screenshots referencing other people's full rigs so that I can see it. It's a very complex program. You've got meshes, you've got deformers, you've got at least 3 deformers for every single layer, a layer being every piece that moves. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it might be overwhelming if I had to do that and focus on chat. If anything, I'd just mute the mic and then you could watch me. Because, like, I need to focus. If I were to do it. Because, like, but I know that other people would be able to give it more functions. But again, I don't know if I trust them to do a good turny turn. It's rough out here. Because, like, even looking at Ruse, some pieces of Ruse's rigging makes him look really 2D. And I'm like, don't. And that's for, like, a professional, for a big fucking company. I don't know, I might do it. I might just buck up and do it. But, you know, that's a problem for future me. I still have to draw the model first, so it's fine. Just draw the model, prepare, and then pay for a single month of premium live 2D cubism and just powerhouse my way through it in a month, you know? The turny turns do got me in a twist, because, like, look, I'm very particular about it, okay? It's like, even the little chains on my chest. Guys, don't look at my boobs. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it, guys. I didn't put a lot of 3D on my hand. The arm that's, like, up is very 2D. It does breathe with me. That's when it kind of floats up and down. I didn't really care as much about that. The important part was putting a lot into the face. Of which case, again, the eyes, I put so much. Let me zoom in. I'm emphatic about this. oh my god, guys, what did I say? Stop it. Oh my god. But, like, still. The glasses, too. Look, I put a lot of fucking work making sure the glasses looked right when I turned. The only part that's, like, still kind of weird on the face is, like, the neck when I look up. It's kind of a little disconnected. Like you'd imagine you'd see a bit under the chin there, but whatever. Even my teeth. Teeth and tongue. Rotates. I can't show bottom teeth. I think I made it so that you can't see them. But still, it's there. I went so cuckoo crazy on this. I'm looking around. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all like my parameters? Wiggles eyebrows. Anyway. Even the blushies. Look at blushies. Look at the blushies. VTuber uses chat as mirror. Yes. Look, to be a VTuber and a streamer, you gotta be a little full of yourself, at least slightly. My first? Yeah, it was. But again, I cheated a little bit because animation degree, you know. This is basically like animation, but like really slow. And complex and annoying. It's basically like making a bunch of key poses. So, first model, but technically also kind of have a degree in it already. I'm a show off, what can I say? Alright, put me back to normal. There we go. Hi! Small again. Okay. Fuck. This time it was wholly my fault. I just wanted to show off. I gotta go before I go sleepy at my desk and break my neck. Let me drink some more tea before doing my goodbye spiel. Okay. So this is gonna be it for today, my besties, my friend, my chatters, the eclipse, mon amis, etc. Darlings, various names that I've come up with over the years. It's probably been, what, like 2 years now? Oh, Jesus. Time passes, don't it? Time sure does march on. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna see you guys again Sunday, 8 p.m. EST like usual. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do. We'll figure out when we get there. I usually decide a couple hours before stream, and you know what? That works for me. Yeah. In between then, obviously, if you want to join the Discord, hop on in. There's a link in the description and also pinned in the chat today. That's where you can find me just chatting, sharing pictures, and updates on my streams. Speaking of, today, topically with the Homestuck, Fago may not have come today, but it will be here tomorrow. I will be posting my reaction to whatever can I drink first. I don't know. Which one was your favorite, FR? I'll drink your favorite one first. Out of grape, I think it was what? Grape, orange, or cherry? What is numbers, bro? What are you saying? Didn't even show up on screen. Grape. Okay, we'll do grape. Yeah, dude. Amazon forgot about the Fago too. What was the point of the extra $11? I don't. Whatever, man. I mean, it's still showing up a week earlier than it would have otherwise. Otherwise, it was gonna come on the 20th. So, you know, still pretty good. But yeah, there we go. There's my spiel. Join the Discord if you want to see me talk about Fago. I mean, it's probably gonna be pretty lackluster. It's probably just gonna be fruit soda. But you know, I'll ham it up. Maybe. Maybe I'll even record a video. You know what? That might be good content. I'll see you guys on Sunday. And I don't know, I was trying to think of like I should come up with like an actual spiel that I should memorize and then just say at the end, like real YouTubers do. Anyway,